Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support.
Hola? Hola? No, Frankie, not now. I swear to God, my cat is the most needy cat to ever exist. This guy is fucking out of his mind. He's gonna have such a good month next month. Next month, I'm going to Mexico for the entire month. And he's gonna be with Grandma and my uncle, who are just at home all day.
Thanks for the support.
So he's gonna have all the attention he wants. It's gonna be the dream month for Frankie. Oh, how's everybody doing? Yeah, I'm going to Mexico alone. Not giving a fuck. Solo travel. You guys should try it. I don't know. I don't recommend it. Last time I solo traveled, I kind of lost my fucking mind. I went through the entire north of Japan, like Tochigi. What else? I didn't make it to Hokkaido, but I went through the entire north of Japan, and I was losing my fucking mind, dude. It was crazy. Become the next pathetic mind. Listen, if I find love in Mexico, I'm 100% applying to 90 Day Fiancé. I would love to be on that show. I'd love to be one of the freaks. I want to be pathetic Mike. Epicurean Swerve, thank you for that 33 months. Pathetic Charlie. You gotta remove the 2 Point Hospital ad? What do you mean? I just love 2 Point Hospital. Why can't I promote it? When it's the meetup in Tulum, I'd love to go to Tulum. Yeah, I'm a 2 Point Hospital head. I'm a 2-pointer. How was Coachella? You could never catch me at Coachella. Seems miserable to me. Unless you're like... Well, I mean, it's kind of a given that you're just fucking blasted at Coachella. But I don't think I have the mental endurance to pop off at Coachella for like... Is it 3 days or 2 days? It's 3 days. I don't think I could... I would come down too hard from a 3-day bender. I'm so excited, dude. I'm so happy about life right now. Everything I want. I've got this beautiful stream. I've got a vacation coming up in a week. Well, it's a working vacation. I guess still have to do shit. But, what else do I don't really have much else. I've got a beautiful cat who's out of his mind. I've got who cares? Yeah, I've got my hair. I've got all my hair. Does the orb go with Franklin? Nah, I'm just gonna bring him a regular litter box. I gotta get him a fucking scooper. I'm gonna order that on Amazon right now, so I don't forget. You know, litter scoop. $2.19. That's a good price. Add to cart. a colorful hair. I thought about going blonde again, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I figured it's too much. It's too much. After I don't know. I'm too old. Back when I was a youth and I was blonde, it was pretty cool. Wow, Amazon Web Services solicited me for a job yesterday. The engineering manager reached out, and I said, "No, I do not want to work for Amazon Web Services. That does not sound fun to me." That does not sound like a good time. Don't they pay buku bucks? I don't even think they do. It's more like Facebook that pays big money. Alright, my litter scooper is ordered. Amazon's fucking crazy. Why can I buy a litter scooper for $2 and it arrives tomorrow for free? What the fuck? Why does this infrastructure need to exist? How much labor are we exploiting to get this done? That's just crazy. Makes me want to cry. Yeah, that transaction probably cost Amazon money. Which is good. I'm just gonna order endless litter scoopers. Fuck, man. Fuck. Hey, Steve Torkel, thank you for that year. 10 times longer than your longest relationship? Damn. Damn. Me and you are like, we're the best thing going right now. Yeah, I wanted to get in at least 1 or 2 streams before I leave. Maybe I'll do a Mexico City stream. I don't think I'll have the bandwidth to do like an IRL stream, nor do I want to walk around and do an IRL stream, but maybe I'll just go live and chat. We'll just have a chat. We'll just interface. Why not? You know? Mexico City Galaxy stream. I'm only bringing my MacBook, so I don't know if I can get Galaxies on the Mac. Show off your authentic tacos. Dude, the tacos look fucking insane. I am endlessly stoked. Oh, I wonder if I bet I have like at least one viewer in Mexico City. No, that's not true. I don't think so. Keenan and Cal, thank you for that sub. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. I might even play a game this stream, to be honest. Maybe I'll play a little WWE. But actually, I fucking WWE created a 30 gigabyte file on my boot drive. Not even not even in the installation folder. I'm like, what the fuck is this doing here? And I'm so limited on space on my boot drive that sometimes like Windows updates corrupt my computer because there's not enough space to install. WWE is just sapping all my space. Is this an interesting conversation topic? Yes. Let me tell you guys. I'll give you guys an update on my ongoing. Well, I don't know. I'd say a month ago, I was definitely having. I wouldn't say a midlife crisis. I'm not gonna live to fucking 64. I'm gonna live a little longer than that. But last time I told you guys that I changed my Tinder to the Philippines for about a day. Now I'm in Mexico City, which makes sense. And let me tell you, listen. If you ever want confidence and also if you want to date a trans man or woman, change your Tinder to the Philippines. It's exclusively a trans app over there. Let me look right now. I have 4,485 Tinder likes from changing my Tinder to the Philippines for like a day. I am trying to listen. My love life to this point, it hasn't gone that well. So I might as well just send it, go on 90 Day Fiance, fucking promote Fashion Nova men on my Instagram. Let's just go. Let's just fucking go full on degenerate. Listen, okay, I'm not even kidding when I say if I ever found myself in a 90-day visa international engagement situation, I would apply to a 90-day fiance. I would like to be on that show. I don't care how much they edit you and debase you and make you look like a fucking idiot. It'd be so funny to me. You can't make me look stupider than I've already made myself look online in the past 10 years. Hey, call me Bob. Thank you for that 83 months. Holmes, thank you for that 13 months.
Thanks for the support.
Classic bits coming up. Why not go back on Raj Patel? I don't know if my boy Raj would have me on. Even though he said it in chat, I didn't believe him. I don't believe him. Sorry, Austin. One day I will own this fiance. Will you be horny on me now that Elon owns Twitter? Free speech. That's like... I don't know. Elon Musk is so fucking corny, dude. So corny that I used to want a Tesla, and now I would never buy a Tesla. Strictly because of the man in charge. Elon Musk thinks 69 420, just like plugging that into any situation is hilarious. Free speech is the bedrock of a functioning democracy, and Twitter is the digital town square where matters vital to the future of humanity are debated. Do you guys agree with this statement? Making the algorithms open source might be actually interesting, though. I want to see. Not that I would understand what I'm looking at. Do you think Trump will come back? President Trump? That's funny. I can't wait to see how mad that makes people. Who cares if Trump is on Twitter? What are we get another insurrection? That's funny to me. Nothing is real to me anymore. I'm the Joker now. I cry when I think of January 6th, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm in Mexico now. I live in Mexico. A lady got shot in the neck. Maybe I shouldn't joke about this. I'm so I'm not out of the loop. This is an attack on our democracy, this chat. Ian Allman, thank you for that 25 months. Nice. I'll check out the Winsmore wrestling section. Can we listen to that billiards music? What was that game called? Oh, it was a lady who sucked. She was an objectively bad person. Is it Back Alley Billiards? Bad Boy Billiards? Would you still get paid if I bought your Bandcamp albums? I don't know. Backroom Billiards? Oh, I think Koenig's got it. Let's go. Let's go. Did you buy Twitter from Elon with your Gamba money? I haven't gambled in a long time. I'm actually very pleased with myself. King Capone, thank you for that 73 months. Oh shit, I forgot this pops off. Gambling stream. I actually have like $100 right now. I paid so much of my credit card off that I have like $100 in my checking account. It was a very bad. I mixed up the numbers. I got it all wrong. I get paid soon. Don't worry. No, that's not why I'm live. I'm not. You guys act like I log on and instantly gain a bunch of money. Hey, Horse Teeth Modano, thank you for that $9. Woo! You guys act like I I log on and instantly my bank account is filled. Do I need $5? No, I'm good. I'm good. It's all good. Ooh. What should I do in Mexico City? Should we go on YouTube? Wait, Overwatch 2 beta comes out tomorrow, really? Am I in it? The beta? Would they have informed me? Fuck. I'm not in the beta. You have to watch 4 hours? Oh shit. I'll just leave it running in the background. Hippopotamus, thank you for that 3 years. You gonna meet a beautiful babe in Mexico City? Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yes. I'm gonna get married in Mexico City. Invite Henry? I think Henry is losing his mind. I'm actually, like, legitimately worried about Henry's baseball. His tweets today are no good. Look at this. Not available. Stay away. No call? And then just back to his... Wait, she said do not try. There is not one person here that can hit a real fastball. A lot of swollen heads here. Damn. That's crazy. Henry actually sent me an email, but it was just a picture. There was no... I would share it, but it was just a picture of him doing overload training. And the subject line was, can you remove the horrors that you posted on YouTube and the www? Goma, thank you for that 10 months. Oh yeah, it's the Retro Gym Collage, a classic. He is flexing. I mean, he looks very in shape in those pictures, and I'm like 15 pounds overweight right now. So, at our respective ages, he has one on me. Which is fine.
We have gold, lots of
Whoa! Ooh! Thank you for that $5. Young Henry fight. No, Henry is like... Henry's an incel. 100%. Sorry, it's true. Sorry. Music. Music. If you expect a video game to stream, get the hell out of here, dude. I'm just chatting. I should change to the just chatting situation section. Sorry, I've had a beer and a half. I've had 1.5 beers. What's a good YouTube video? 16 Tales time. 10 dangerous places in Mexico. Oh shit, maybe I should watch this before I go.
What is going on, everyone?
What is going on, everyone?
Let's take another look at Mexico.
Let's take
This time
another
we're
look
looking
at
the most
Mexico.
dangerous places in Mexico for U.S. residents and really anyone with a pulse. I mean, I'm from the United States and I sort of focus on things from a North American point of view on this channel. Mexico is known for amazing food, beautiful beaches, passionate people,
Beautiful babes.
and some dangerously scary places. It's too bad that dangerous places is one of the top 4 things that people think about when they ask what comes to mind when they're talking about Mexico. Mexico's a great country and it does have some bad places just like every other country on the planet. Maybe
True.
not the Vatican. Vatican's too small to have really bad neighborhoods, I guess. Here in the US, we have Skid Row, LA, East St. Louis, and Southside Chicago to name a few. I said that in a recent video. Every country has bad places. But all that being said, I love Mexico, I love the people, and I love the food. This video is just about places you should probably avoid if you're
talking
moving
about the
there,
food.
visiting, whatever.
This is like,
I'll
I
also
can't
tell
say
you-
the word. I can't say the C slur, but this is the most C-wordy video so far that I've ever watched.
you right now that some of these places are kind of out of the way. I mean, they're cities, they're legit cities, but they don't have a lot of footage.
This is a saltine video, yes.
This video is based on what the U.S. State Department says about these cities in Mexico. And I'm sure everyone's going to have their own opinion on, I missed this place or I missed that place. These are just 10 that the State Department ranked as places you should probably not go. Sure, there's others that could be on this list too. All right, let's take a look.
There's 10 of these.
Number 10, Acapulco. In 2019, Acapulco had a population of almost 850,000 people, and they reported 600 homicides. That is an improvement from 2017 when they had a few less people and 900 people kicked the oxygen
It's going
habit
down
at
then.
the hands of someone else. This
Next
used
year,
to be a place
300?
you spent your honeymoon from the 1950s to the 1980s and 90s probably. These days it should be avoided on your honeymoon, your anniversary, birthday, bat mitzvah, even Arbor Day, okay? They say the violence doesn't seem to affect tourism. That's a load of crap. It does. Just what they say. If you go here, stay
What
on
are
the
your
resort.
sources?
Don't leave. A cheap bottle of tequila and a poorly made sombrero are not worth your life.
The thing is, like, you go to Acapulco, I don't think you just get fucking, like, blasted on arrival if you, like, chill by the beach. If you're rooting around talking shit about the cartels, maybe then you get hurted. No, you would? Am I wrong? Damn.
Number 9, Celaya. Celaya in central Mexico has seen a spike in violent crimes as the Santa Rosa de Lima cartel has tried to defend their criminal enterprise. Now, these guys are enterprising young gentlemen. They're not just running street pharmacies like a lot of the cartels. They used to make money by drilling holes in government pipelines to steal diesel fuel and gasoline
dope.
that they would sell on the black market. But they were cut off by the government, so now they've had to find new ways to make their coin. The city is, first of all, known for widespread corruption, so that's their first hurdle. Gangs have been targeting car dealerships. Basically, the car dealerships are getting these calls demanding protection money and giving them threats, or they're going to start blowing up cars. Even the Roman Catholic Church has been targeted for extortion, with priests receiving about 20 phone calls a day demanding for protection payments. Yeah,
You're the Catholic Church? An innocent victim? Not the Catholic Church. The Catholics are so innocent. How could you do this to them? This is absurd. The Catholics have never done anything wrong that I've heard of. No one's told me this yet. It's the church.
Targeting the priests. Sound like those people trying to get me to sign up for some student loan thing or auto warranty. They call me like 20 times a day. They're not extorting me though, they're just annoying me.
Huh? Is that a
Number
joke?
8, Tepic. Tepic is an almost 3-hour drive northwest of Guadalajara. 4 hours if you take the bus, a bus trip which may include people with small goats and chickens on it. I'm not even kidding. People sometimes bring their livestock on the buses in Mexico.
I love the general essence of this video. Is like, watch out for these places. They're poor. These people don't have money. It's like, it's so straightforward.
This place has been getting worse in recent years. Tepic has a population of just over 500,000, and it is reported
Hey, I didn't
that they
start
had
Second
almost
Life trolling.
250 homicides in
There were many
2019,
predecessors to
and most
me.
believe they were really lowballing it with that number. This is another place people disappear. There is currently a travel advisory set by the U.S. Department of State due to kidnapping and other crimes. Number 7, Culiacan. Culiacan is about 3 hours north of Mazatlan. In 2019, Culiacan had a population.
I was just watching a video about an influencer here who talks shit about, I forgot the guy's name, but he's like El Chapo 2, El Chapo Jr. And they fucking just killed him the next day. He made a video just talking shit. He's like, suck my dick, guy. And the next day he was dead. It's fucking serious.
Of almost 1 million residents and 472 murders. And that's the estimate because, like I said,
But there's a heart there. How could it be bad? Sorry, I'm blocking the heart with my webcam.
a lot of times people just disappear in cities like this. Yeah, that's a big one that happens here. This is a cartel stronghold. What happens on the streets, you think, part of a movie in some cases. Actually, a couple years back, they went to arrest a well-known cartel leader. They arrested him, and while they were getting ready to haul him away, the rest of the cartel showed up and had a major shootout with him in the middle of the street in broad daylight. Many people think this is the most dangerous place in Mexico because the cartel literally control the streets. Now, a lot of people say that the police and the military kind of turn a blind eye to what's going on here and they just leave it alone. The State Department says don't go here because there's a good chance you could be kidnapped.
I love this like
Number 6,
Nickelodeon
Irapuato.
countdown.
Irapuato is between Mexico
graphics.
City and Guadalajara in the middle of Mexico. This is a city on the move. It's moved up the list of most deadliest cities in the world in recent years. As of 2019, they are the 4th most deadly city in the frickin' planet. That's
The
up from
frickin'
7th in
planet,
2018. Progress. The only reason they aren't higher on this list is because they aren't kidnapping people that much. They prefer just to give people the dirt nap. According to the Mexican Daily News, this city is home to 11 major criminal groups. Many of them are clashing and having problems. Yeah, this used to be kind of a quiet little small town, but yeah, no longer. This place is dangerous. U.S. State Department advises not to travel to Irapuato.
I'm going there.
Number 5, Uruapan. About a 5-hour drive west of Mexico City, you have the town, city,
I can do
whatever,
it. 5
of
hours?
Uruapan is famous for its avocados, its beautiful people, and its dangerous places at times. Like most cities on this list, there isn't danger right outside of every door and every window, lurking in every alley. It just has the potential more than other
This
places.
narrator has never been to
Uruapan
Mexico.
is
Yeah,
a
what is
perfect
this guy's relation to Mexico? Who is this man? He's just a list guy. Damn. This video sucks, by the way, and I don't want to keep watching it. I'm sorry. I'm done with it. Skip to number 1. Number 1 is the exact neighborhood I'm staying in Mexico City.
Some of the biggest thieves in Tijuana are the police. If they see you being a
Oh,
gringo,
Tijuana?
you have to be 18, but they don't card people. You could probably walk in there at age 11 and start drinking if you got money. They didn't card back then, hardly at all, and I doubt they do now. They have a population of a little more than 1.8 million people, and it's one of the world's busiest land border crossing, with more than 50 million people passing through the border every single year. They are also heavy on crooked cops. They have a ton of them. They were trying to clean them up years ago, but I heard that even got corrupted. It was weird. Matter of fact, some of the biggest thieves in Tijuana are the police. If they see you being a gringo just driving around or walking down the street, they'll find a reason to stop you, talk to you, and tell you you have a fine to pay, and you better have some extra cash on you. Now that's
What
just
are
the
your
police.
sources?
They'll tell you why they're stealing from you. And then you got the normal street crime people that'll just rip you off all the time. Getting robbed on the street in Tijuana is very common. It's recommended you actually carry cash in different locations on your body, so when they rob you, you could hand.
So have I ever talked about this? So like I've been to Mexico like 14 times. Have I talked about this as a youth? So I've talked about being sent to bad boy boarding school before many times. I'm sure my Winsmore heads know about this. But my brother, who was worse than me, got sent to boarding school in fucking Mexico. That's how. That's how.
Thanks for the support.
He got fucked by my parents. And it was like it was in between Tijuana and Ensenada, if you're familiar with the geography of Mexico. But my brother was way worse than me. Like, I just ditched school and played Counter-Strike. He, like, was into some shit. Frisbee, thank you for that 39 months. So we'd visit him, like, bi-monthly. And it was, like, it was next to this, like, super poor Mexican village. Eventually got shut down, I believe, because of, like, immoral practices, like them waking up the kids at, like, 3 a.m. and making them run miles and shit, like weird shit. Prof Brovelon, thank you for that 92 months. Surfology, thank you for that 3 months.
Thanks for the support.
So I've been to Mexico as a youth, like 14 times. Been to Tijuana and Ensenada mainly. But yeah, I fucking hated my trips there because, like, they would, like, sit me down in a room with my parents and my brother, and they'd be like, so how does this situation make you feel, Charles? Like, they'd try and get me to, like, vent about my family situation, and, like, it seemed like they wanted me to, like, cry. It was weird. It was like this group therapy session conducted by a man who was clearly not a therapist. And I was just like, dude, I just want to play Counter-Strike. Like, I don't want anything to do with this situation. It was super weird. But that was my youth. And then I got sent to Tucson, Arizona at a now defunct boarding school that was also shut down. Where that's the first time I saw people do cocaine. Was when I was 17 at my Tucson boarding school. Because kids smuggled coke into the campus. Did I join in? No, I was such like a fucking, I was like brainwashed, dude. I thought everybody who smoked weed was like a loser. And then I smoked weed a year later. And I was like, this shit's dope. Weed is cool. No, like my parents were like, they're so anti-alcohol and so anti-drug of any kind that, like, growing up, it shifted my perception of people, like, so much. And then once I got into the real world, I was like, oh, these things are, like, I know plenty of productive stoners and, like, productive alcoholics. That's me. No, I don't. This is my first time drinking in a week, for the record. No, gambling. That's always cool. Yeah. But anyways, let's finish this video.
And them, you know, the $50 that's in your pocket while in your shoe you have another 100 or something like that. Yeah, that's kind of a common practice you do in Tijuana. Now let's get to how they got on this list. In 2019, Tijuana saw 2,367 murders. Yeah. And they have less than 1.8 million residents. That's a lot of people. That's 134.24 for every 100,000 residents. That's a lot.
How am I supposed to calculate this shit on the go, man?
And of course, this has to do with everything from cartels to street crime to anything.
Is Tijuana really number one on this guy's list?
Injured or damaged or dead in Tijuana, it's going on there. It's a very dangerous place. Years ago, and I'm sure it's still that way, but the Marines used to go down there all the time in the 80s and stuff. When I was a kid, we'd see Marines down there all the time. I know Marines that used to go down there and drink all the time. Camp Pendleton's right up the road past San Diego. The Marines actually put Tijuana off limits. You couldn't go down there anymore. It's just that bad.
Okay. That's a cool source. Terp Strengton has gifted me 5 subs. Thank you, Terp. Terp, don't go to Tijuana. It's dangerous.
Thanks for the support.
It's fucking dangerous. You've been robbed in Tijuana? Oh.
Thanks for the support.
Ruh-roh. Oh, the don'ts of visiting Mexico. I should do this.
Hello, fellow travelers. Mark here with Walter's World, and today
It's Walter's World, dude.
Thanks for the support.
You know him.
we're in Cancun, Mexico, having a great time. Mexico is near and dear to my heart. My dad worked here for years. I got to come down with him for work, and his colleagues
Damn,
from Mexico came
Walter's-
to our house, and I got to translate for him since I was a little kid.
Walter's
And
looked
I
like a
always had
pro
deep
wrestler.
love and passion for Mexico because there's so many awesome things here. The people, the food, all kinds of great stuff. But I'm not going to focus on the good today. What I want to focus on today are the things you don't do when you do go to Mexico.
Damn, I didn't even think about the hair. Shit can get like, I don't know. In my family, we don't bald, but that shit can go from good to bad instantly. That guy had a fucking mane. Damn, dude.
Had a deep love and passion for Mexico because there's so many.
And respect to the men who just embrace it, shave that shit off. Like clinging to the fucking the idea that like you have a little hair. No, just shave that shit, dude. Being bald is cool. Don't comb that shit over. It's never a good look. Yeah, you got to do bald plus beard. Or just go full skin. Fuck it. Be smooth man.
Awesome things here. The
Hey,
people,
Tried
the
Tree,
food,
thank you for
all
that
kinds of great
73
stuff.
months.
But I'm not going to focus on the good today. What I want to focus on today are the things you don't do when you do go to Mexico so you can have a better time, okay?
All right.
And the first don't is don't mess with Montezuma. Look, Montezuma's revenge is a real deal. He will come and get you. Oh, for those of you that don't know what Montezuma's revenge is, Montezuma's revenge is traveler's diarrhea. And the thing is, you want to
Nice.
avoid this. So the thing you
I've
need
heard
to
a
know
lot
is
about
you
this.
Don't drink the water from the tap here in Mexico. It has to be bottled water, okay? And if you're in those different places, make sure that that seal on the bottled water is sealed. It's not been refilled. Because if you get the water here, you can have some really big troubles. And the thing is, it's not just the water. Also, think about it. The ice. You got to watch out for the ice. Now, if you're in places like Cabo and Cancun, usually ice is filtered, so your frozen margaritas at your all-inclusives, they'll be just fine. But just know that you can get nailed from the ice and the water when you are around Mexico, so do be careful with that. Also, with Montezuma stuff, think about it. Washed vegetables,
Wait, what is this image?
fruits, unpeeled fruits.
What was that image? It just passed by, like.
Washed vegetables, if you have fruits, unpeeled fruit, stuff like that, undercooked meat, that can get you too. So make sure you do pay attention, okay? Because don't let Montezuma get you, okay? Because he's looking for you, and he will get you. First time I came to Mexico, it took 5 doses of Imodium to stop it. Actually, could say 6, but I think it was pretty much stopped after 5. But I wasn't taking any chances because he got me. He got me good, okay? Now, the second don't I have for you is don't lose your immigration card when you come in. Now, when you fly into Mexico, they're going to come in and you're going to fill you.
Boring.
Just around gorditas here. But gordita in Taco Bell is completely different than the gordita
Who is this
in
for?
Mexico. And you're going to see it.
I'll have one Crunchwrap Supreme, senor. Who's expecting it to be like? Who's this for?
Man, the Mexican food you have at home, whether you're going to more or less a Tex-Mex place in the U.S. or Europe or other places, pales in comparison to the Mexican food you'll have here. So don't just get stuck ordering tacos and quesadillas because you know what those are and they're on the menu. Try the other things. Have the flautas, have the enchiladas, have, the gorditas, the sopes. Oh my God, the food's here so good.
This
The
guy's
soup.
about to bust.
The fish here, the goat in Mexico City. I mean, there's so much amazing food. Yes, you're going to have your churros when you can from some vendor at some side street or a market. You're going to have great food here. So don't just order what you're used to at your Mexican restaurant at home. Go out and explore. What we do?
These
we
must
got
be his
Jesus, our buddy,
kids.
One of our favorite little
'Cause he keeps
hole-in-the-wall
showing these
places to
kids.
go to here, and we say, hey, just give me 3 of something, okay? And he comes out every time. It is so good. And there's lots of different regional dishes around Mexico that you can try. So make sure you ask, what's regional? Yeah, go for it. You know, try that because you will really enjoy the food. I won't lie to you about that. Now, my 4th don't is don't forget to brush up on your Spanish before you come to Mexico. Look,
Done.
I know if you're coming to Cancun or Cabo, you're like, well, everybody speaks English. Look, those Cancun and Cabo, not exactly the most Mexican of the Mexican places. I mean, it's a tourism place, okay? And so, of course, they're going to speak more English.
Mi español es muy
If you really
bueno.
want to get to know the people and you're traveling inland, especially in Mexico, you need to know some Spanish. Even just the basics of gracias, thank you.
Yo soy
of course,
horny.
please,
That's
or
all you have to know
you're
how to
welcome,
say.
and hola, which is hi. These things make a big difference, and the people really appreciate it. And I've seen it where I spoke
That's what
some
I've
Spanish to
learned.
people, and they really opened up because the people really are fantastic.
LVGU.
You need to know a little bit of Spanish, so don't think, I don't need to brush up on my Spanish class I had in high school. No, just know like 5 to 10 words to get you started.
Did you brush
and
up
it
on
will
your
make a
Japanese
big
before going to
difference, 'cause
Mexico?
seeing that
It's fucked up. Like when you're like, I don't know. Now that I'm trying to learn Spanish, like I fucking mix it up with Japanese all the time. Especially what are they called? I'm an English major and I forget grammatical terms. But like in Duolingo I'll type in like Japanese words like
Thanks for the support.
I fuck up. Hey, Commissar Budgie, thank you for that 56 months.
saying that por favor and the gracias, people's faces light up, especially here in Cancun, where most of the tourists come and speak no Spanish whatsoever. Do that, it really makes for a greater trip. And if you're inland, it's really essential that you know a little bit of Spanish to get by. Now, the 5th don't I have for you is don't forget to tip. Look, here in Mexico, the people that are working, they do live off the tips like in the U.S. and other places because their base salary.
Boring.
So it's okay. Tips tea and not, spare that, especially because it's like $2.50. Go to my mark.
Oh, what's this?
Don't take the first price as the last price. Look, if you're going to go to markets, you're signing up for tours out on the street and stuff like that, they're always going to quote you a super high first price.
The
and
gringo
you gotta
price.
Negotiate down from there. Now, when you go to the markets, it's every single
A
store.
girl told me the area I'm staying in is called Gringolandia. That's what the locals call it because there's so many whites. So that's where I'm staying. Among the whites. Can't leave them alone. They find me wherever I go.
So you're like, hey, how
Suspicious choice. No, I had no idea. I had no clue. There's no setting on Airbnb search. Where are the whites? Where do the whites go in this town? Where's the Saltine region of this town?
how much is that shirt or how much is that souvenir? $30. Oh, well, let's negotiate down. I'm going to get it for like.
Wait, you're
15
living
or
in
something
Mexico
like
right
that.
now? No, let me give a little context as to why I'm even watching this video. I realize people might have just tuned in. I'm going to Mexico for all of next month. So I'm just learning the don'ts.
Or whatever. And it's the same thing with taxis. You don't just get in the taxis. You want to negotiate the price before you get in. Tell them where you want to go, and they'll say, "Oh, well, what about 15? How about 10? Okay," and you can do that. Now, it can get a bit annoying.
Wait, what was this picture? This guy has some cool photos.
Okay, and you can do that. Now, it can get a bit annoying after a while. Keep negotiating, but that is part of the deal. You can save a lot of money and a lot of stuff if you just negotiate. Okay. Also, if you're in places,
No,
like
I'm paying
Cancun,
the fucking gringo price, dude. I searched how much the Uber is going to cost from the airport to my Airbnb. It's fucking $3 Uber. I will pay the gringo tax. I'll start haggling with the Uber driver.
Cabo and other tourist destinations that have a lot of these people that are selling tours. Sometimes what you can do is
Now,
you can
Uber is big
negotiate
over
a
there.
better deal on your tour.
It's not a gringo
if you
thing.
just talk to them, it's like, hey, what if I sign up for another tour? What are some other things out there, and you can get a better deal? Okay.
Are you teaching
Now,
English?
our
No,
second
I'm
don't
just
for you is
I'm just
don't
working
pass up a
remotely.
chance to hang out with some of the locals. Like I said, look, if you know
I'm gonna pass on this. I'll stick to the whites. More my speed, sir. I'm in Gringolandia, thank you very much. I'll stick to the WIGHTS. The fucking whites, the spirits.
A little Spanish that people really open up, and they'll really want to share their experiences and their love of Mexico and the culture with you.
No, don't clip
I mean, I
that.
can't
It's out
tell
of
you how many times
context.
I've been going around Mexico.
Sorry,
One of my
the
favorite
context,
memories. I was in
even with
Guadalajara.
context, is
Okay,
bad.
I'm in Guadalajara. I meet some girls on the street, just talking to them. They're whistling at me. I whistle back. We talk for a bit. I end up spending the next
I ended up fucking every single one of these women. Good for him.
3 days with them showing me around Guadalajara. And the best is when their grandma found out that I didn't have lunch. She's like,
And I fucked her. Sorry,
"No,
I
you
gotta
come
stop.
to our house." And so we went to their house, and their grandma, the abuela, she made me quesadillas like right there. It's like, "You need one of these." I wasn't big then. I was skinny then. She's like, "You're too skinny." It was hilarious. But the people are
That's
so
dope.
warm and so welcoming and so helpful that literally, I mean, we're walking down the street, people are like, "Hi, hi," and we'll have a conversation with the people. That's why I say, know a little bit of that Spanish, and it goes a long way, because the people here really are great. So don't pass up a chance to hang out with them. They are really cool. However, I will say this, the Mexican people are super nice and friendly. The stray dogs on the street might not be, so don't go pet the dogs, okay? Little add-on to the Mexican people thing is, don't pet the dogs, because I've seen a lot of tourists.
Is
who
this
go,
guy
"Oh,
in
look at
Mexico
that
right
little
now?
puppy," and it's like, "Arr," I'm like, "Oh my goodness."
Is this an
So-
expat?
Just stay away from the stray dogs. You will see them occasionally.
I don't trust expats, dude. I've been to expat establishments in Japan. Skeevy dudes. Skeevy men. No, I don't trust anybody. I just don't trust an expat. That's not true. I trust expats. There's plenty of cool ones. I just don't trust the ones I've met. Is that where you met the German who wanted to share his wife? No, he didn't want to share his wife. His wife wanted out. The German man was telling me tales of woe about his life and how he was running out of money because his girlfriend was running up the tab everywhere. And then his girlfriend wanted me. It was a terrifying situation. Well, I don't know, dude. I can't even imagine. So what did I do about it? I just fucking recoiled. So when I went to Japan, when I lived in Japan for 2 years, I lived on a tiny island of 8,000 people. And then at the end of this all, I'd just broken up with my ex-girlfriend. I visited Joe in Osaka for a week and a half. I don't know. I overstayed my welcome. I just came and I had no return date, and I was like, I'm just gonna chill here. And then I saw the true foreigner community within Osaka. And that shit was fucking bonky, dude. Just like, I don't know. Just like, there's just a ton of women who want to hang out with foreign men, and a ton of horny foreign men. Well, it's not just men and women. It's, reversed too, women and men. I don't know, dude. I went to a club in Osaka and I watched like a 50-year-old man like sneak up behind Japanese women and start to grind on them. And then they turn around and be like, what the fuck is this? Who's this old man? I don't know, dude. It was scary. But let me tell you something. Did I try that tactic? No. I was like not into it at all. You put me in a club, I just stand in the corner and I just watch. I just take in the human theater. I can't, like, embrace a situation like that. I just don't have it in my brain. I'm too much of a gamer. It's crazy. Did I take out my Switch? I wish. I wish I had my Switch. Clubs are crazy, dude. I can't do it. I can't do most large social gatherings. Anyways, let me get a drink. I'll play this video while I'm gone. Who cares?
Just
I do
hang out with
bars.
them, all right.
But that's not
Now,
large.
my eighth don't for you.
Bars,
in Mexico is
like, you don't go there
drive
and you're not
if
like-
you don't have to.
Well,
Look,
maybe,
the
I don't
public
know.
Buses between cities
Maybe
and
you're
stuff
looking to
like
get
that
some
are really
strange.
Good, so
Not
you'll
me,
be
though.
okay using them. So
Not
please
this
do
guy.
use them. But if you're gonna drive, realize there are some don'ts we have for you. One, don't drive at night, okay? And if you're in the mountains,
Anyways,
be
I'll be
extra
right back.
careful. And definitely don't drive in the mountains at night, because you will have the locals that know how to drive really fast in these mountains and you don't. It can be dangerous. And also, sometimes people aren't as, let's say, nice. I talk about the wonderful, nice Mexican people. Sometimes the cops might try to rip you off at night. It has happened. I remember my dad telling me all kinds of stories for it. We had some tourists last night. They had to pay.
And the
their
songs
fine
about me
to get a
going to the
speeding
club
ticket
are
in
not a
Mexico,
lie.
and you're not a local, I mean, you're not a citizen, they'll make you pay it on the spot. So you got to have that money to pay that parking ticket, or not the parking ticket, that speeding ticket right away. So I do recommend just don't do
This guy's
the driving
being
when you are here.
extorted.
There's lots of other options out.
It was boring. He seems like a nice guy, though. He's got 853,000 subscribers. Let's go. Let's go, Walter.
Fellow traveler?
The don'ts of Philadelphia. He's got the don'ts of everywhere. What to eat at a Packers game at Lambeau Field? Hot dog.
Thanks for the support.
Hey, Joseph, thank you for that 62 months. Let's don't. Yeah, what can I do? Foods across America. This is Walter's downfall. Wait, no, this is simply Jocelyn. I think that's his wife. I think one of the worst things you can be is a YouTube family. I mean, look at the fucking Shaytards, dude. Look how that turned out. Do the Shaytards still make videos? Oh my god, they do? Oh, 3 months ago.
Sometimes it gets west.
This guy creeps me the fuck out.
Sometimes it gets western in this world. Sometimes
I can't believe he's still active. This guy's just, yeah, he's a Scientologist. He had a really weird video where he brought like his cousin to a Scientology, to a Narcanon Scientology detox facility. And how many views? That's a good question. 154,000. More than I thought there would be.
things are hard. Get excited about it.
Is he in a cop car? What is this railing?
'Cause that's when things get real. When it's not all just tweets and TikToks and all of the coronavirus, all the stuff we worry about.
That's not real. The coronavirus. Tweets and TikToks and that fucking horrible flu that's been killing everybody. It's not real.
It's like family. Focus on your home. Focus on your body.
This guy cheated on his wife like multiple times, right? What is happening? Why is he telling me about family?
Focus on you, your heart, and those you love. Well, god darn, this just turned into a Hallmark card. Let's go see if we can move some snow. Who's ready? Let's go. Boop, boop. Hey, I'm
This guy's rich though. He was a co-founder of Maker whatever Studios, and then they sold to Disney for like a 9-figure payout. So he's like very, very rich.
Here. Testing. It's another vlog. Why not? Let's do another one. It's not the end of the year yet. We're going out to lunch, and then we're gonna go get a pedicure, and then we're gonna go to the movies. And we're super back.
He's still with his wife. She's still there. Wow, loyal man or woman. Wow.
Yes, I gotta learn about lighting. There we go. Look, hi everybody. It's me and Colette. I'm gonna eat the same thing I always get: the tomato soup and the chicken sandwich thingy thing. It's like down there. I gotta get used to this new camera. Look, guys, we're using a new Sony camera. All right, everybody, show off what you got.
This is so unnatural and weird. Like, it freaks me out. Like, this whole filming in public and, like, being manic and talking to the camera. Scary, dude. And imagine being the child to where you're forced into this life and you have no choice whatsoever. You're just broadcasted.
We got pizza. I always get their tomato soup. I love it. The boys always get the mac and cheese, of course. Emmy got the grilled cheese. You guys were going to get, I already told you. Anyways, I gotta eat, okay? Just hold on. Are you eating right now? What are you eating? Leave in the comments below. Look, you're watching us eating lunch while we're eating lunch.
Okay, I'm done with this video. Can't do it. Hey, 10 pieces show. Thank you for that rate. What was the one where, like, was it Daddy of Five, where he was just like super fucking mean and abusive to his kid for views? We're not gonna watch that. My YouTube recommendations are so fucked, dude. How about 10 WWE wrestlers visibly furious for real? Let's just fucking cross the internet.
Stupid look off your face. I will slap it off.
Wrestlers take immense pride in their craft as they dedicate their entire life to wrestling in WWE. This means that if a match isn't going to plan or they've had a falling out with WWE management, they find it hard to hide their emotions in the ring. These emotional outbursts can take many forms, and it has happened numerous times throughout WWE history. But when were those moments? Well, join us now as WrestleMania looks at 10
pathetic Hulk.
wrestlers couldn't hide their anger in the ring.
All right, let's see.
Subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive links.
Benoit has to be number 1. No, yeah, this is in the ring.
Number 1, The Undertaker at Super Showdown.
I want to be a wrestling historian, dude.
There was, because I was upset.
Now, The Undertaker is a wrestler who takes immense pride in his work. He was very much a locker room leader and someone who the younger talent looked towards to set the standard of what a main event performance should be. Now, we've all seen, thanks to the WWE Network show The Last Ride, just how much The Undertaker values
We've
the
all seen
perception
it.
of the younger talent and the fans, and he always wants
Wait,
to
does he have a thin blue line shirt?
Now, we've all seen,
Is that what that is?
to the WWE Network show The Last Ride, just how much The Undertaker values the perception of the younger talent and the fans, and he always wants to deliver the absolute
But it's exclusive to Texas. Everywhere else is.
When WWE announced that The Undertaker would take on Goldberg at the Super Showdown event in 2019, fans were a little concerned, as Goldberg wasn't really known for having the greatest matches, and The Undertaker, by the time 2019 came around, he needed someone to help him through a match, and Goldberg certainly wasn't that wrestler. The match itself was an absolute disaster and is classed by many as one of the worst matches in the history.
I've seen clips from this match. It's fucking crazy. It's just two old men.
Resulted in a concussion. concussion.
who cannot
Goldberg
like
then proceeded to drop the Undertaker
wrestle anymore.
right on his head following a jackhammer attempt in a move that could have seriously injured the wrestling legend. The Undertaker then hit Goldberg with a tombstone to spike Goldberg on his head before Goldberg attempted his own version of the tombstone. However, he couldn't get Taker into position.
They're just two bumbling old
Taker
men.
then proceeded to call an audible and finish the match off with a
Well, now I want to see.
choke
I want to see if
slam.
I can find actual highlights of this match. I have to show you guys this. Oh, here we go. Everything wrong. Oh yeah, apparently he headbutted the door and then busted his head open before the match even began. This quality's not that great. Yankton Southern. My man. Damn. That was a real tombstone pile driver. Oh, I don't know what I'm looking at right now. It's two bumbling old men. That's the worst chokeslam I've ever seen. Goodbye, WWF parentheses WWE. Wait, should we watch the downfall of family vlogging channels, Shaytards? Let's just double back. I'll just watch anything, dude.
And that's when Austin, the security guard, the father, and two
Is that James Charles?
other guys came into their room.
Can you turn off on it? So I just...
People watch because of the children.
Right now between you and Bryce Hall, man. What's this all about?
I was like, nah, I already feel like this shit might be kind of tricky.
Colette moved out about a year ago.
Was there any type of blackmail involved in this situation?
Once the children become adults, the party's over. Although I suppose the children could then start their own channels and just continue to...
You know what's weirder than the family vloggers? Is this guy. The commentary on the family bloggers. I guess I'm classified as one of those. I'm in that section. But the guy who's treating this super seriously is different from me, you see. I'm normal.
Cycle forever, which is a pretty frightening thought.
My hair looks fucked up. I want to
Because that all comes from
I'm tired of trying to carry everybody. Oh my goodness, let me finish.
This music is a little much. I am normal though.
Last episode. Praise God. So before this video starts, this is a part of a 3-part series. This is part 3 of the 3-part series about
let's get into it.
As well as their 5 children. Jay was born on May 5th, 1980, making him a Pisces, along with his 3 young siblings.
I'm a little worried about the direction of this video.
Who actually all have their own individual channels. At the age of 4, Shay and his family packed up their bags and moved from Idaho to Arizona. They grew up in a very religious household, even when they were on YouTube.
We're members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also known as Mormons. You've heard of it, maybe LDS.
He was Mormon.
Mormones, that Joseph Smith cult. Logan is getting ready to go on a mission for our church. I've talked about before that I served a 2-year church mission in the West Indies.
A big part of their
The
brand
West
was that they were
Indies.
Mormon, and they were very religious, and that is how Shay grew up as well. After high school, he didn't go to college, but instead he went on a 2-year mission to Barbados, where he basically
Of the places, like, because you can get fucked as a Mormon when you're assigned a mission. The Barbados, not a bad deal. Good for Shay.
the poor. He ended up dropping out of it and moved to California, where he pursued many odd jobs. Like, he was a school bus driver, he was a DJ for a radio, he did construction. As for Colette, she was born on June.
Yeah, I don't know about the makeup gimmick. Let's just chill. Let's just present the facts.
29th, 1982 in California, making her a Cancer. Colette as well also had a pretty big family. She grew up with 4 siblings. Adam, Candace, Sadie, and Callie, who also, like Shay's siblings, have YouTube channels of their own. After high school, she became a fitness exercise trainer. Eventually, Shay and Colette actually met in the year 2000 at a wedding, and immediately when they met...
This is actually a genre of video? This is normal?
And then they got married June 3rd of 2000. Fast forward about 3 years, that is when they
Holy
had
shit.
their first of
Why?
5 children named Gavin in 2003. After Gavin, it was just a boom, 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 like kid after kid after kid. 2 years later, they had Avia. And
In the
then 2 years
Mormon
after that,
tradition.
they had Emmy.
I'm
Also
pumping
in
'em out.
2007, that Shay decided to make the YouTube channel.
Weight loss, day 1. It's 2:35 and I actually haven't eaten anything yet. This channel is merely for support and I want all of us to do it together. So let's do it together. I'm going to try to make a video on this account every day. Just
You guys ever wear a hat with your name on it with no space in between your first name and your last name? I pray there's one person watching me right now with a backwards hat with their name on it.
support, just so we can talk about what's working for us, what's not working for us.
Now, in the beginning of Shay's YouTube experience, it was more used as a weight loss journal more than it was like a vlogging channel. This was in the way beginnings of YouTube where really no one knew what they were doing.
Dude, early YouTube was the shit. You could just be like an old man who's like eating a sandwich and you have like a vlog every day where you eat a sandwich and you get like 1 million views and you're the number 3 channel on YouTube. Jeez.
After, he kind of just got tired of doing the weight loss stuff and wanted to post whatever he wanted, and that's exactly what he did. The video that kind of led him into a daily vlogging lifestyle is, have you ever seen those videos where it's like, oh, I took a picture a day for like 10 years. That's basically what Shay wanted to do, but instead of taking a picture a day, he wanted to take a video a day. He decided to create this challenge where he basically made a video a day for
Kinda
an entire year.
Defeats the purpose though. It's supposed to be like a time lapse, right?
A last year of my 20s.
He's 29 in this? Looks like he's fucking 40. Damn. Shocking.
Which would entail me making a video every day for the last year of my 20s. I'll be 29 for 1 year. Really? Seriously? I'll be 29 for 1 year, and I'm thinking about doing a video diary every day of my 29th like a journal.
Those prostitutes were sucking his life force out.
Invented the vlogging
That makes
style
sense.
of content. 2008 rolls around, and this was a pretty big year for a lot of YouTubers that were doing it at this time, because this was the year that YouTube actually started to pay their creators money for their content. But
Yo, money back then was crazy. Like the rates you could make on YouTube. Dude, I made these machinima videos for the machinima channel And they got like 10,000 views, and they paid me like $50. Do you understand how crazy that is? Darkside Phil was fucking balling back then.
Big deal for Shaytards because they were already uploading daily, and so the more content, the more money. Over the years, their channel has gone through a lot of weird phases. Like, they had a phase where all they did was upload very colorful thumbnails. They made videos where they did vlogs. But then they also did sit-down videos.
Of course, the one about my wife loves me unconditionally is obviously true. I have no idea why. I can't explain it to you at all, but apparently it's true.
2 years after that, they had their son.
His wife does love him unconditionally. She's still with him.
He is so adorable.
Wait, why are they censoring the kids? These kids are like on their channel. Like, they're already... These kids belong to the public domain. How much did your Esteban videos make? Probably like $12,000, not that much. I'm talking about like all of them money of all time. Combined.
Brock to this day is considered like the very first child to be brought up into the vlogging world because he was the very first child that YouTube has ever seen be born. The start to a very vulnerable relationship.
Hopefully she's done putting on makeup. That made me uncomfortable for some reason.
The relationship between the viewer and the content creator is a very thin line. Like, when things get vulnerable, the viewers see these vulnerable moments to the point where they feel like they are in this with you in a weird way. Oh my god, my allergies.
Okay, I'm out. When you go that off topic, I'm out. Can't do it. What is this? Oh god. Do I really have a ghost doctor video in me?
Behind me is the Repertoire Theater. It's home to 3 ghosts that haunt this facility. Tonight, I'm going to try to make contact with each one of them and see what happens.
Why is the quality so bad? Is this me? Yeah, this is me.
Even though this night starts off very slowly, I heard like a rustling. I thought it was you. To be or not to be? It all builds up to a shocking crescendo. The hell was that?
Nothing happens in this video. Like, they'll show you everything at the beginning. If they have anything, they will show you in the teaser. Nothing happens in this video. It's 30 minutes and nothing. I can already tell you.
My name is Chris Boris, and I'm the world's first ghost behaviorist.
My favorite chart. He busted out my favorite chart.
My name is Chris Boris.
Take a look at this chart, guys.
Ghost behaviorist. I've come.
All right. Hold on, let me get out of here. Try and make sense of this chart for me real quick. You see all the lines? What leads where? There's no arrows pointing in a specific direction. Everything is just everything. It's so good.
Come up with a groundbreaking ghost classification system that brings ghostly contact to a whole new level. So you were involved in that crash, correct? My mission is to get into a spirit psyche and diagnose the problems plaguing them. Do you want to kill
Peanut butter?
Post-traumatic stresses, coping plaguing them.
Hold on.
Do you want to kill somebody?
Yes.
Post-traumatic stresses, coping disorders, I've seen it all. I'm here to counsel the dead and the homeowners they haunt.
Oh no. When does he do that? I gotta see that. When does he do that?
I'm standing on the stage of the Repertoire Theater, which became a theater in 1946. Before that was a Baptist church, which began in 1907.
Wait, he lives in Ohio, right?
I'm standing on used to be the previous.
So he'll only investigate things that are like a 30-minute drive from him. So like, there can't be that many haunted things. Like, it's pretty dope.
Altar, and some of the people still working here have actually smelt the smell of incense, kind of haunting the building every once in a while. Like I said, there are 3 spirits that haunt the Repertoire Theater, and the first one we're going to talk about is a gentleman that actually haunts this part of the building, the theater. And when people see him, it's usually the stagehands working.
How much bad shit can happen in a theater?
They'll look out into the audience and they'll see
for
a
it to be
man
haunted
sitting in the exact center of those seats. All right, so the office area, which is on the 3rd floor, people here have seen a lady they dub the Lady in White. Many times the people working here will interact with her when they leave the light on in this area, and they'll hear a voice call out to them saying, "Turn the light off." I'm not totally sold on the fact that she is a lady. I think she's more of a teenager based on an EVP that I ended up catching here a couple months ago.
He's just, there's like 3 haunted places near him. He keeps doubling back. He's been here before.
Director of the theater.
And many people have said that they've heard her say,
"I'm a teenager." That's like a teenager phrase.
So now I'm down in the basement, and this is where we find our 3rd and final spirit, and this is the most tragic of them all. It's of a little girl that died very, very tragically near here, and it's the main reason why I'm here tonight. So back in the 1800s, this land right here used to be residential homes, and it was home to the Sullivans. A little girl named Anna Sullivan in 1906.
I'm trying to like decipher the fit right now. Like the collar ride's kind of high, but it's not a turtleneck. And what is this chain? What is this pendant?
She went after it. It was a busy intersection, and a trolley slammed into her. Very tragic. If you look at the newspaper clippings from that time, it says her body was dragged like 100 feet down the road.
Jesus
Everyone that saw this sight started crying at what had unfolded. Here we are 115 years later, and this Anna Sullivan has not moved on yet, but she likes to play pranks on the people here. She'll move things around. One interesting thing that happened is the director brought Girl Scout cookies into this area, and
I love this stock footage. Who's cooking these cookies?
Gone. So we know that she has a sweet tooth. So I'm here.
Wait, she ate the fucking cookies?
So Scout cookies into this area, and when she came back in the morning, they were gone. So we know that she has a sweet tooth. So I'm here.
He believes that ghosts can eat physical cookies.
Tonight as a ghost doctor, and I hope I can heal this spirit and give her a little bit more comfort.
You know, some fucking you know, there's like some fat guy who works at the theater and he's like, "What happened to the cookies?" What happened to the cookies? It must have been the ghost. He's got cookie crumbs on his face. That's good.
In the afterlife here tonight.
Sorry, I didn't think of sub. Little T bass guy.
So I've
Think
got
for that
a
52
huge bag
months.
of tricks here tonight that I'm going to try implementing on
The
spirits.
perfect
I want to be able
alibi.
to interact with each one of the spirits, and I hope to get names, interactions, and heal the spirits as well.
It's gonna heal him.
So I'm going to put this REM pod on the
What is that fucking Star Wars beep? He's got a fucking droid, dude.
Spirits as well. All right, so I'm going to put this REM.
That's a toy, dude. Look at the colors on that thing.
As well.
This is a toy. This is a child's toy. You can't convince me otherwise.
Factions and heal the spirits as well.
Look at the colors on this.
All right, so I'm going to put this REM pod on the table here. This is where the gentleman likes to show up. So hopefully, if he wants to sit back and watch us, we can set that thing off. All right, so I've got my Ovilus, and I've got some EDI meters.
The Ovilus is the one that translates ghost energy into words. And I've looked for this thing online because I want to buy one. I want to buy an Ovilus and just have it in my room. But they're hard to acquire.
Hopefully we can make some contact with the spirits here tonight.
Yeah! Yeah!
I've got a word already, which is tree. And not sure what that's about.
Stoner ghost.
All right, if
foliage.
Foliage. Tree and foliage. I don't see anything like that. Oh, there's a tree right there. Is that what you're referring to? This is exactly why I love using the Ovilus. I ended up getting tree and foliage on this device, and I only get those words if I'm in a cemetery or something. So I look down, I'm looking around, and on the edge of the stage, bam, there it is, a fake shrub, just sitting there.
That's it, yeah. That's exactly what the ghost was talking about.
All right, the gentleman's here. Can you spike one of those meters for me that's on the stage? I'm here.
Why? Okay, I've talked about this before. Why would a ghost understand the term spike the meter? If you ask like a fucking ghost from the 1800s, can you spike the meter? What? What the fuck are you talking about? Spike the meter. It doesn't make any sense.
Here for you. I know the people here call you George. Is that your real name? Do you like to be called George?
Tree.
I really want to interact with you, but you have to make that first step. You gotta spike one of those meters for me, and we can have a dialogue and we can talk. Come on, George, where are you? Oh, come on, George, you gonna make me work for this? So it sounds like you like watching them put on plays. Do you like Hamlet? To be or not to be? That is the question.
I love when he just puts in footage of him actively failing at his job.
In the mind, to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles.
Shut the fuck up.
Spike for that. Come on. Was it? No, that was me. Poop. Oh.
Poop.
I don't know. I don't even feel anything in this room. I don't think George is even here. So it's kind of interesting with this George spirit. I'm trying to get him to interact. And if I had to guess...
Who is Chris's cameraman? There's a cameraman here. Is he paid? These are the details I want to know.
Yes, I would say that this is classified as a wandering spirit. You know, he just wanders in, watches the people put on their play.
It's the wandering class.
Wanders out. I don't think he's here at this moment, so like I said, he's probably a wandering spirit.
How many views does this should have? I'm going to guess 2,500. 5,187. Yes, this is the Irate Gamer. Thank you, Mefio, for that.
It's a different energy.
47 months.
I know there's a lady in white up in this area, but I don't think you're a lady, are you? Are you a teenager? All right, I've got something I want you to listen to. All right, so 2 months ago, I was up here with Bonnie. You know Bonnie, she's the director. I caught your voice. You want to hear it? You'll hear your voice.
And many people have said that they've heard her say, "Turn out the lights, please."
That's you. You said, so what? Right?
Okay.
Is that you? All right, so this is a rare Panasonic digital recorder that records at a very low digital bit rate. And the theory is, since it's so low, it picks up sounds that shouldn't be there, like voices. Why do you tell people to turn off the lights? Is this your home?
All right, I'm going to trust you guys to update me on what happened when I come back.
Do you have anything to tell me? Is that you? Heard some rustling over there.
I haven't moved.
Is that the phonograph? I heard it again. Is that you? You playing with us? During my EVP session, I kept hearing a rustling sound in the back corner where the phonograph was. Is that you? Even though I had no idea what the cause of the sound was, my digital recorder ended up capturing an EVP at the same exact moment this shuffling sound was heard.
Is this your home? Is this your home?
I hear like, is this your home? No. Now watch this clip unedited as I point out when each sound occurred. Is this your home? Do you have anything to tell me? I believe the exact timing of both these events is more than just coincidence and makes me feel that contact was trying to be made. I heard it again.
Nothing happened.
Okay, I'm walking into the prop room now. The lady in white is also said to be in this area. Seconds later,
the ghost
I caught
did say
another
no.
EVP of the lady in white trying to be sarcastic again by calling me a derogatory name.
Uh-oh. Shithead!
After
Shithead!
pulling out my SB7, I seemed to get one more response that came from this lady in white. Can you tell me your name? Is this confirmation that the lady in white's name is Teresa? Can you tell me your name?
This shit just filters through radio frequencies, so you pick up like random like fragments from radio stations. This is the worst tool of all of them.
Alright, so we are in the final location, the basement, and I hope
Tracer
make contact with the little girl here. Alright, Anna, my name is Chris. I am here for you. I've got a meter right here.
Spike the
If you
meter.
touch it, you can put blue lights on this thing and we can have a conversation.
You see, now that makes sense. Touch it.
Do you understand? Can you touch this meter for me?
Not spike the meter.
Well, I want to talk with you because I'm really concerned about why you're still here. Because it's been, 115 years since you passed, and
I'd be weirded out if I were the
need
ghost
any
right
help? If you do, just spike this meter for me. Can you do that for me? My name is Chris. I'm a ghost behaviorist. I'm sure you're probably really, really embarrassed about what happened.
What?
Because it's not a pleasant way to go out the way you did. You got hit. It was an accident. Those things happen.
It's so embarrassing.
Stuff. We can talk about something.
Got hit by a trolley. It happens to everybody.
Would you like some toys? I've got some toys. Anna, you like this. This is a music box. I'm sure you probably had one of these when you were little. All right, Anna, this is a music box that you can set off by just walking in front of it. This works on motion sensor. I'm gonna put this right here. And if you walk in front of it, it'll go off. You can do that. All you have to do, is that you? All you have to do is walk in front of it. There you go.
This is real.
You like that? Walk in front of it again. Can you hit that meter then, if you like that? Oh.
Spike the
Are you gonna
meter.
use this to talk to me then? Can you walk in front of it again?
Replay.
Thank you. Are you going to use this to talk to me then? Anna? Okay. So do you like being here then, I take it? This is your home, right? Or used to be your home? Do you like cookies? Do you want me to bring a cookie in here for you? It's my gift to you. If you want it, just walk in front of that. Are you not hungry then?
Why? She can't
Did you
eat it?
leave?
No, she can. Chris told us she can.
Wow, that's so cool.
She ate a whole box of cookies in the night.
Now it's not doing it. Okay, just making sure it's still working. Yeah, one thing I've noticed is that child spirits, especially with these type of devices, they'll play with them just a little bit and then they're just off to the next thing. This has to be a little girl because it has the attention span of one.
Just insult her to her face.
Music box, when a little child is known to be in the area, they play with
fucked
it,
up.
just like at the Oliver House. Got your attention now, huh? They play with it just a little bit, and then they get bored with it and move on to whatever the next thing is. So, yeah, I found that really cool that the same exact thing happened as the Oliver House that we did last time.
It's
All
funny
right,
the
Anna, I've got
conclusion that
another
he
little
draws
game
from
we
his
can play
failures.
here. Now, these are lights that you can interact with. If you touch them, you can set them off. Kind of like Christmas lights. You like Christmas? So they're all purple now, but if you touch them, you can turn them different
What
colors.
are these tools, dude?
And then to sweeten the deal, I know you've got a sweet tooth. I've got a cookie here. Chocolate cookie. Just for you. I brought this just for you.
Chocolate cookie.
Can you smell that? That smells good.
Is that a real cookie? It sounded like a piece of wood.
That is for you.
Chocolate guy comes in.
One of those lights as a thank you.
Simply delectable.
You don't have to be afraid of me. I'm here for you. I'm pretty nice and friendly. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Do you like that? Do it again. That cookie is for you. I want you to enjoy that. Can you spike 2 lights this time? Can you do that for me?
The verb spike. It's just not
Is that
going to
all you're gonna give me?
translate.
Just one little flash. Now, as I was trying to get Anna to spike the meter, the theater director heard me addressing the girl as Anna and told me the following.
So, according to other research that we have done, her name is Mary.
An actual newspaper clipping. It said Anna.
You didn't even get the name right.
What we both didn't realize at the time is we both had 2 different news clippings. Mine reported the girl's name as Anna, while hers reported the girl's name as Mary. Since this is the case, this was something we definitely had to get to the bottom of.
Is your name Mary?
Oh.
Oh shit, her name's Mary.
Is your name Anna? Flash that light. Ah, son of a gun. Okay. So your name is Mary?
There's no way. Oh, he did it! He proved Ghost's success!
Are your parents here?
At this exact moment,
he did it!
Caught this EVP.
Are your parents here? Are your
What?
parents here?
That is the biggest
I'm just afraid that
stretch
you're just a little girl
I
lost
have
in the
ever heard in my
afterlife with
life.
parents, and you're just wandering, looking for mommy. I hope I got that wrong. Is that incorrect? Is it?
It's
not
definitely
what's
just a
going on?
fucking clank.
Do you have your parents?
Clank.
Yes. Oh, thank you. That is a load off my mind.
I love the piano
The
music.
one question that I had for this little girl that was just burning in my mind was if her parents were here. That was the one thing I was so concerned about. When I asked Mary the first time, "Are your parents here?" she said no.
Are your parents here?
And I think this was to tell me that no, they're not here right now. But when I asked her if she had her parents in the afterlife,
do you have your parents?
She confirmed that she did.
Yes.
Dan, the narrative he
This right
weaves
here
from
goes to
these
show that wording these
innocuous
questions just
events.
right is imperative.
Crazy.
And I tried to make contact with her mom later.
Mrs. Sullivan, can you come forward and say hello?
And
are the
obviously
dots?
nothing happened because she said her parents weren't there.
That was cool. Both of them went off.
Ah.
I love it. But forgive my enthusiasm. I just find this. Oh yeah. I'm just so excited to interact with you. I find this so fascinating. You know what's interesting too is I told her to the next time she spikes that to spike 2 of them, and she's been spiking 2 of them every time since. Is that why you're spiking 2 of them? Could you spike that again, just so I know you're here?
This fucking kid in there.
Well, I'm glad I got
Horrible
the one
attention
answer that
span.
I wanted to make sure she was taken care of. Her parents were here. Because I hear the little girls just in the afterlife, just hanging around the building. You know, you assume the worst.
Spike him.
I wonder if she'd come back. Just.
Maybe you gotta lure her with something else.
Oh man. Oh, you said that? She was like, yeah. Did you see it go off?
Yeah.
All right, so now that we've established contact, I'm setting up all kinds of equipment and hoping we can get more than one piece of technology here to pick up this little girl. We've got thermal cameras.
Chris is very
stick figure camera,
equipment heavy.
and, yeah, just all these cameras focused at
Just
one
as many
location
tools
here.
you can possibly throw at this
Now
thing.
I have some peanut butter. This
Oh
smells
yeah!
amazing. So
Yeah!
peanut butter. So I hope you
He
do
did
too.
it!
Do you
Peanut
like
butter
that?
here.
Do you like peanut butter? Now I've got a camera right there. Is it picking me up as a stick figure? Yeah. Okay.
Anomaly acquired.
There. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. Now, if you really try, that camera can pick up your body image. Can you show up right in this area and pick up the peanut butter? Can you touch my hand?
How many fucking these? He has an infrared camera.
The stick
This
figure?
weird Kinect
Yeah, I don't feel nothing around my
graph
hand
camera.
either. Huh. So what do you like to do? Do you like to play pranks on the people here? Can you? Oh.
How much
you
money do you think he's drained into this project in total?
Okay. Do you like getting their reactions then too? Is that funny for you?
I'd say
Well, you're
12K
pretty
is
quiet, aren't you?
probably a good
You're a
estimate.
quiet one. All right, well, thank you for clarifying and talking with us. I'm going to leave that cookie down here, and you can just feed off
The cookie
that,
is $500
do
alone.
whatever you need to do.
This was just an incredible interaction because even though Mary was a little bit apprehensive, I was still able to coax her out of her comfort zone.
So what do you like to do? Do you like to play pranks on the people here? Oh, you do?
Beep.
What's even more interesting is that Mary also seemed to love spiking the meters when I wasn't paying attention or my back was turned.
She's just a prankster. It's not like
Before
it's just
leaving, I
triggering
decided to set up
randomly.
a camera to see what would happen in our absence. It was only 2 minutes after we left that Mary began playing with the lights in ways that she never did in front of us. I ended up leaving
I
the
love
camera
the
on
sound
for over
effects.
an hour, and this moment right here is the only time these lights went off. As you can see, she had a heyday with these lights because she was spiking them with more intensity than when I was in the room with her. Simply incredible.
Simply incredible.
Just as I was getting ready to call it a night, the theater director informed me of one last haunted area I should check. It's a place where they keep all their theater props, and according to her, this is where something darker seems to be hiding out in. It's also the
He can do
location
this.
where
He
they
can
had a
handle
past
this.
ghost hunter scratched on the arm.
There's all kinds of coats and wardrobe changes, and people have felt really weird feelings in this area. One
Uh-oh.
investigator also got scratched, so if we find anything negative here, we are going to cleanse this place out big time.
Cleanse your house.
So upon entering this area, boy, I tell you what, the energy in here is quirky as hell. And I think it's because there's so many different pieces of clothing. This is what I like to call a Frankenstein tulpa. And if you know what a tulpa is, it's an energy that's kind of conjured. Well, since we have so many pieces of clothing, what happens is all these little pieces of energy kind of clump together in a Frankenstein-like manner, and
This is
actually
why
come up with
everybody's
their
closet is
own
haunted.
consciousness that, you know, is very erratic, just like Frankenstein was, and kind of lashes out at people, which it has in the past. So I'm thinking that's what might reside here. If there's anything here, anyone here that wants to get their story out or just interact with me, I've got 2 meters on this table here. Can you touch one of them? You'll set a bunch of lights off.
Spike the meter.
I know somebody was scratched in this area. I want to know who you are or what you are. Can you understand me? Do you know what I'm saying to you? Yep, that was me. I've got a recorder here. It'll pick up your voice.
Why would you keep this in?
Did you live in this building?
This is so boring.
Why did you scratch that woman? Do you like pain?
What a question.
Even though I've captured this ghostly voice,
yeah, I heard like a no.
I'm absolutely shocked at what I captured next.
Why is the
what was that
quality
thing at the
so
end?
bad? Wait, what was the question? Do you like beans?
The hell was that? It's weird. It kind of sounds like.
Oh, do you like
I asked,
pain?
do you like pain? And it sounds like I like pain.
I like
Is this your
pain.
place? Do you like pain?
After doing 2 more lengthy EVP sessions, no further voices were captured.
Nothing. So it makes me wonder what the heck that noise, that voice was that said, I like pain, or...
Sounds nothing like I like pain. Wham, wham, wham.
First time, got 2 things and then nothing. Huh, that's telling. Getting nothing on the meters. All right, normally I wouldn't do this.
What's he doing?
You like scratching people. Can you scratch my arm?
Oh my God.
You probably can't scratch me because I got protection.
Oh no! Flood, thank you for that raid. Let's go. Let's go. I'm surprised you raided me with my protection.
All right, scratch my arm now.
Hell yeah.
It was feeling a little bit cold, but now it like dissipated. It like I felt something like move in and move out real quick.
Oh, he's putting his protection back on.
I don't know what to make of that. So we ended up getting some really weird responses with the digital recorder.
Nothing can protect you from me, not even my prayer beads.
And since this place has a history and a past to it where other investigators have gotten scratched, I'm going to cleanse this area the best way I know how.
Oh shit, the duffel bag.
This
What's
is
in
what I've
here?
Constructed. This is the first ever portable Buddhist altar. And I created this because I really need this.
Oh no, he's constructing
certain areas from negativity.
He's got the whole mousetrap board game in there.
Really cleanses out the energy.
This is crazy. Oh my God. This has reached levels I did not think was possible.
Something about pain, you really resonated to that. I hope this helps you and cleanses you and heals you.
Oh my God. This is insane.
I use Tibetan singing bowls because it clears the vibrational space of an area. It does a very, very good job of it. So I'm hoping with this ritual, the repertoire theater won't experience anything negative further in this building. I cut the cords of negativity. The repertoire theater was very interesting because I seemed to run into both good spirits and bad spirits. But the most fun I had was interacting with the spirit of Mary. Can you walk in front of it again? I wish I could have talked to her a little bit more, but you know how that goes with kids and strangers. They're just overly cautious in those type of situations. But if I had to classify the other spirits in this location,
said that like it's a bad thing.
Is a hungry ghost. Just because she likes this place, doesn't want to move on.
It's a hungry class.
She likes that office.
You heard it here first.
As for the spirit of Mary, well, I feel that she could also be a hungry spirit or a stuck spirit, because even though she is happy where she's at, I feel like she needs just a little bit more time to figure out
Andy,
where
I
she
got
needs
you.
to be in the afterlife.
I cut the cords of
And hopefully
negativity.
the other spirits at the repertoire theater can find peace within its walls as well.
That was the craziest shit I've ever watched. I thought it was like a normal Ghost Doctor video until he brought out the portable Buddhist altar. That was crazy. I'm going to be the 31st person to like this. That was crazy. I can't believe that was 31 minutes. Wait, what? Why am I being recommended a video with 19 views streamed one day ago? Shooting the shit with Silky B.
The volume's not the greatest, but my apologies.
Thanks for the support.
Hey,
Behind
Bruce
me-
Willis, thank you. Shooting this shit with Silky B. I don't even know how do you top that? That was insane. That was the craziest shit I've ever watched. Does the Ari Gamer have any new videos? No, 7 months old.
Alright gamers, today we're pouring a whole bowl of nostalgia because we're looking at those little Micro Machine cars that inspired the really cool video game series called Micro Machines. And of course, breakfast isn't going to be...
He really throws himself into every role he plays. Like, he seems enthusiastic about this. Good for him.
Today.
For real, imagine having this amount of confidence and courage.
Thanks for the support.
Completely unfeasible to me. Colonel Roy Mustard, thank you for that 58 months. Imagine being ridiculed and fucking made fun of for this long.
In the 1980s, I used to love collecting Micro Machines.
And still putting out content.
Other toy lines like Ninja Turtles.
That's crazy.
Now these mini cars here were just like Hot Wheels, but they were smaller, cooler, and downright rad. And they also had these really cool playsets too, called the Micro Machines Travel City playsets. Now during the 1980s and 90s, these little toys were everywhere.
Same can be said about DSP. Well,
Where that guy talks
DSP just has no other route to survive, which is grim to say. But what's he gonna do? Learn to code?
And these little toys also played a pivotal role in the Home Alone movie. Gotta love it. So toy company Galoob was certainly on a winning streak when it came to their Micro Machines toy line. So much so that they decided to tackle the video game market next. So in 1990, they released the Game Genie device that could hack Nintendo games. And this worked by taking the Game Genie, attaching it to a Nintendo
DSP's
game,
code.
and then place the Game Genie
His
into
code
the
review.
Nintendo console, input a custom code, and you can start making those previously impossible games to complete actually winnable. And damn, I was sold. Because you could take video games like Commando here, which only gave you 3 lives, and insert a code that now...
Anything that allows Chris to cheat.
The goddamn ending of this thing.
He's so bad.
All right, finally! I waited 30 years to see this ending. Congratulations! Your all mission is all over? All mission? You're a great player? This game was ended? What the fucking shit is this? Way to
What
rob
fucking
me of
shit
my
is
victory,
this?
You asshole fuck! As you probably can imagine, a device like this didn't sit too well with Nintendo. They couldn't have somebody go around hacking their games, so they sued them.
Beard graying. Listen, don't talk shit about gray hairs. I just noticed some gray hairs coming in on my head, dude. It doesn't mean you're old. Okay. It just means you're hey, Spicy Icy Third, thank you for that 14 months. Just means, yeah, it means you're wise. I have friends who their hair started graying at like 25, 23.
Galoob ended up winning that lawsuit. Well, this would forever sour the relationship between both parties. So to get these little Micro Machines into an actual NES video game, well, Galoob here would have to turn to the video game company known as Codebreakers to create their own unlicensed video game of Micro Machines. So yep, they pretty much said screw you, Nintendo, by making their own game that wasn't officially licensed. And if you look in the back of this game here, you can see this little toggle switch that helps circumvent that little lockout chip that are in most Nintendo consoles. And the first thing you'll probably notice about this game is that they give it the gold cartridge treatment, which at the time was only reserved for the holiest of holy games like Legend of Zelda.
My
wanted to trick gamers into
my
thinking
brother
it
had
was
one of
just
those
as
gold
cool
Legend of
as Legend of
Zeldas.
Zelda.
How much are those worth
I'm not
these
sure about
days?
that, but doesn't have a nice sparkle to it. And it would have been nice if they flipped that label around because well,
Probably pretty valuable, huh?
it's upside down when compared to other video games like this. Ah, damn it. But
Not much, very good.
Angry nerd, let's go ahead and pop this in and play it. Because you'll be pleased to know that this game is actually, well, enjoyable. And this becomes a real treat after you play countless other racing shit stains like Mach Rider, City Connection, and Bill Elliott's Race Car Challenge.
Any racing game pre-3D graphics, I'll pass, frankly. Any pre-Diddy Kong racing, Mario 64, Mario Kart 64.
Thankfully with Micro Machines, this top-down racer may have lacked that Nintendo seal of approval, but this game was pretty fun. And I played the crap out of this one as a kid, despite its many, flaws. Now the controls at times might suck ass worse than a $5
Might suck ass.
but this game definitely draws you in. And it's because of your need to be the best in the Micro Machines racing tournament. And you get the cool chance to race all your favorite vehicles from the toy line, like sports cars.
Alright, that's enough of this. What's the angry video game nerd up to? I think, oh, it's not like that, Jog Movie 2. Listen, let me tell you something. Wait, did he revert? He reverted back to the old shirt?
The Last Ninja. You might hurry.
Or is this an old video? Because my major beef with the new Angry Video Game Nerd, I don't watch these videos. But I watched one. And his shirt was terrible. It was a terrible shirt. Here it is.
Thanks for watching episode. Has drawn near.
Look at this shirt. It's bad. Why did he change the shirt to this? It was like a weird attempt to be cooler. But it just has so many buttons. It's just a bad shirt. It's got the rolled up sleeves. No. It's not working. He had a good aesthetic. It's negative drip. He's still popping off though, dude. Actually, talking trauma with Lloyd Kaufman sounds like a fake sentence. Oscar Best Pictures I agree with and some I don't. If you manage to get 188,000 views on a video like that, you're popping off, my man. $1.3 million views. He's still the shit, dude. Good for him. Watch his music videos. This is Rex Viper. Is this what we're talking about? Oh no. He seems like he's in pretty good shape though. Good for him. Gamer music. This is what gamers listen to. Yeah, well, this shit sucks, but like, it's not offensive. It's no Creed Spider-Man song. Yeah, it's safe. Now this is the song right here.
He's gonna take you back to the past to play the shitty games that
This is the song right here. It's just a very visceral song. The lyrics. It's the 2018 version. Oh shit! It leveled up. The Angry Video Game Nerd inspired a lot of terrible shit. But good for him. He's not bad himself. I'm sure he knows he left a wake of destruction. What does the Spoony one do now? Nothing. Last video streamed 1 year ago. Spoony is evicted. The Spoony bum homeless? Tragedy or comedy? What the fuck is this?
Payments also has been listed for, or press S to spit because he's a lazy fucking bum and it's all his fucking fault.
Imagine this guy is clowning on you. Like, imagine how low you have to be. Damn.
And that's the question, really. Is it a tragedy that Spoony lost his home, everything he ever worked for? Or is it a comedy that we all should just point and fucking laugh at? Not feel sorry for him so other people don't repeat the same mistakes that Spoony fucking made. So how do we know Spoony has been fucking evicted? Well, his home has been listed for sale. His home's been listed for sale on Realtor.com as a short sale. And what this means is that they're actually selling it for less than Spoony paid. It's an absolute fire sale on Spoony's home.
That's fucked up, though. Like, why would you commentate on this? Like, that's sad. This shit's sad. I don't know.
They're going to take offers way below listing.
Yeah, what is he talking about for 30 fucking minutes?
He didn't have to lose this house. He was still bringing in $400 a month on Patreon. There were 3 unoccupied bedrooms. You rent out each of those bedrooms.
It's like I don't know, dude. Who fucking, I don't know.
The Spoony one. We've talked about a lot of people on this channel so far, but Spoony really takes the cake this time. Wild Wings of Redemption, Shoe Nice, and
This is like Leafy style content, right? Random video game footage while commentating poorly on another topic.
Had their chances of being some of the highest paid online creators and squandered them, but Spoony literally threw it all away. I want you to look at his Patreon. This is how much Spoony is being paid on his Patreon each month. $420 a month. That's pretty good, right? Well, not when you compare it to what he used to make. In October 2014, Spoony was making
But, like, I don't know. If you're commentating on a guy like this, clearly there's something going on with him. Like, it's not like he wants to be living a life of squalor and unable to make content and, like, getting evicted and shit. You know what I mean? It's not like he's just sitting there like, oh, I'm the shit. I'm getting evicted, but I'm still cool. He clearly has problems. I don't know.
$5,000 a month to make videos from his fans. This is something that most people will never see in an online
Did he get canceled?
career.
No, I
So
think he
bet
just
you're
has
wondering, what
problems.
happened? How could somebody fall that far? Well, we're going to go over a couple of the reasons why. Now, Spoonie had created some big videos that were actually pretty good for the early days of YouTube. From his first video of playing Bayou Billy, where he reviews a game that nobody had heard of.
Another one of the most effective tactics is you'll see that Billy's kick always lands squarely in the guy's nuts. So there we just take turns kicking each other in the balls till one of us falls over.
To one of his biggest classics, his review of E.T., a notoriously bad game while he was high off painkillers after a root canal. These were some really interesting videos that garnered him a large audience. Now, Spoonie was still a small fish in the big pond at the time. That was until Spoonie was made an offer that he could not refuse.
Dude, my one regret is that I never got to be on that guy with the glasses.com. Does that shit still exist? That guy with the glasses.com. Oh, it just redirects to their YouTube channel.
Honey, the easy way to save when shopping on your iPhone or computer. Also brought to you by Liquid IV.
451,000 people watch this?
Hydration today.
Oh! Uh-oh! A lot of time being wasted in this world.
Hello, I'm the nostalgia guy, remember? So you don't have to. Well, this might be one of my favorite Batman movies, but this one is still my all-time favorite. I was 8 years old when I saw this on the big screen, and it was one of the coolest experiences of my life. It changed back on the PG.
I respect the Ghost
Batman
Doctor
we
more.
had was the Adam West show, which is great, but it's all we had. There was actually debate whether to go the same route with this, focusing on the campy humor rather than any drama. Thankfully, the comics were bringing back the darker roots, in fact going even darker with it, which inspired the studio to choose a dark but still relatively new director named Tim Burton. He said he modeled a lot of this movie after The Killing Joke.
Okay. Fucking boring. All right. Let's find the real content. Star Wars Rebels Season 2 Doug reviews 37,000
Now
views.
that's more like it, Mr. Wayne. Okay, it's not just saw. I took a fair amount of time to watch Rebels
Some nice
Season
teeth.
2. If you saw my review of Season 1, I was not the biggest fan of it. But I was already a little optimistic because I started a little bit of Season 2 at the end of that.
Man, dude. This shit's crazy. Going down the rabbit hole of like old YouTubers. It's kind of depressing. Like what happens to you after so much, like a duration of time. I don't know, man. What other old YouTubers are there? Esteban Winsmore. Kev Jumbo was in like a fucking cult. Hey, Cutie Dilly, thank you for that. 7 months. Oh, Pro Jared, I love that content.
Thanks for the support.
This is the shit I'd fucking die for right here. Didn't he get more views than this before? Oh shit, he kind of fell off.
Welcome to Now in the 90s.
Pro Jared apology. Yeah. You've been lied to.
Hey, it's me. And I was lied to. And so are you. It's been a
I'm not watching this for 42 minutes. I'm sorry. But I'll watch a little more.
Months, to say the least. And I don't know how else to describe what I watched other than sheer disbelief. For those of you who are unaware, a few months ago, some individuals circulated serious accusations against me.
Didn't he have he had like indisputable facts? He had like a weird porn Tumblr. Like in my eyes, guilty. Like you have a porn Tumblr. Guilty. Case closed. If you are a gaming YouTuber and you run a porn Twitter asynchronously or Tumblr, sus. Quite sus. Pick a lane. Oh, Pro Jared update video in 2021.
Hey everyone, with the end of 2020, I wanted to do another channel update. I haven't done one of these in quite some time, so I figured this would be a good way to catch up. First off, in case you didn't see, the best games of 2020 and the worst games of 2020 videos are both out. I'll put the links down in the description down below so you can check it out, or just go into my channel and watch them there. Another big change I did is actually over on my gameplay channel, Pro Jared Plays. Recently, I got an all-new editor for it, so say hello to Bladlust TV. If you've been wanting...
Keep on keeping on, my dude. Jared, I really commend you, especially when you completely proved everyone that you were innocent and crushed those false accusations, and you pushed forward through this tough year. I've been a fan of you since 2018 and will continue to be. Happy New Year's. How many of you will support me when I am indicted for sex crimes? Where are my Sims at? Oh shit, does Tobuscus still make content? It depends. Oh my god, he does.
The song's called, I don't know yet, but it's about a guy in a bomb shelter and the world exploded and everyone's dead and he's by himself. Let's begin.
I used to have a neighbor with a tiny wall between us, so hello once again.
What about Toby Games? Because I'm not watching that. It's too quiet.
Hello one.
1 year ago, we're having a baby gender reveal party.
Hey audience. Dude, I just made a video. Oh good, it's fogged up. Perfect. Perfect. Filming in Florida even when it's not raining. Just the lens itself just tears up at the idea that it's in Florida. What a day. What a time. What a time.
Why so? What's the hair? Why is it so greasy?
It's been a while. I haven't made a video in a while. Because I've just been thinking about what would I want to say and not wanting to say anything.
Oh, humidity. Okay.
It's pretty cool too. If you just want to just does not ever say anything with the voice that you have in the small time we have.
The hair products exist.
But I do have something to say. I'm going to say a whole lot. A very important.
He's wearing a Tobuscus hoodie and a Tobuscus shirt.
First of all, gender reveal of my baby that I'm going to have. Really just wanted to have a baby.
Good for him.
So long. I've been trying.
He's having a kid.
Trying. And then, yeah, it turns out it takes two people. So it takes two people to make one. So in this wonderful gender reveal video, that's just a coincidental color that sometimes I didn't even realize. Sometimes that could coincidentally match potential baby genders. Not the case. Hold on one second. I'm going to just...
Didn't he get kind of fucked over, though? Like, wasn't his whole thing, like, he came out pretty scot clean, but the damage was done? I don't remember it too well. It was a false cancellation.
Right there. Hold on just 1 second. Hold on.
Oh shit, it's evil cold vitamins.
So I walked away to grab something, and I came back, and the camera's not recording video right now. That is a finicky camera. You have one job. Dude, both the cameras in this video so far have already... Whatever. Just put some other footage on top of the screen, and it'll look great. Yeah, it's a little shaky. It's the worst possible footage you could have used. This is what you picked?
No, dude, like a clip for people could look at. Just use a clip from the next scene after this, the part before it.
Okay.
Let's find out what the gender of this baby is, huh? Let's just get it right there, front and center. Okay. It says,
Wait, he's not actually having a baby, is he?
Laser radiation. All right, let's do it. Find
I've been conned.
Whoa. What the It's a WTF. What even is this? Oh my god. There's stuff in there. I had no idea there was gonna be stuff in there. That is all over the floor. Why would I stab it? Why would I just stab it? Oh,
And
man.
freeze. See if you can find the clue to help you figure out what gender. The bottle, yeah. That was fast. You got that fast.
What is a baby?
Shooting blue.
I thought he was actually having a baby. I'm done with this. Let me show you guys how big Toby Games was. He played Happy Wheels. Is that the name of it? In front of a live audience. Let me see if I can find this. Yes.
Hello once again, audience. I'm in front of a live audience, so that's just two audience that are being referred to. Hello! This is crazy. Okay, over here is Claire and Jessica. Can we show them again?
Do you guys remember Happy Wheels?
I want to post some of these on Toby Games just because this is awesome. Are you showing them still? Show me now. What are you doing? Show me. Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
Jessica.
How did I? Okay, so
Why does he have co-hosts for a Happy Wheels Let's Play?
Oh, Griffin. Well, I'll bring him up in a little bit. If somebody mentions him in any of the levels, we will. The Best Face Maker by Doc Dragon 100. Oh, I already played this one. Mercy or Murder. I think I play it tomorrow. In tomorrow's episode. Hold on. All right, let's find it. I can't think of name. Dude, that's an amazing name. Let's do it. Dino Redding! I'm not gonna get in that death hole, definitely. No, I did already!
Now this is content right here.
Don't clap when he kills me, you crazy! Don't clap when he... Okay, unlock. That's the one I want. There you go. 2 iron out. Finish. Just get it. Come on, buddy. Come on, you can do it, my friend.
This is like unbearable. It's just bad. You have 1.5 million people. Toby, I just want to thank you, as you've inspired me to make videos. And thank you for all the videos you upload. You never fail to cheer me up and make me laugh. Thank you, Grumble the Bear. Let's just go through it.
Hey guys, my name is Grumble the Bear, and welcome to Payday 2 Challenge. Yes.
7 years ago.
Today I have been challenged to play basically Payday 2, but really, really hard. I'm not really sure how to change the difficulty settings, which... Oh, wait, is that Santa? I don't know. What's his gauge about? I don't even know. By contrast, I don't... Oh,
Silky Bee. Listen, 197 views? It's nothing to scoff at. I remember my first videos had like 120 views, and I was like, damn, 120 views? Let's fucking go. Triple digits? It's crazy. What are some of my recommendations, dude? Listen, if you get more than 0 views, you've done something good. Well, I mean, you've done something. I'm not going to say it's good. Wait, what is this? Okay, I got to see this. It's Irate Gamer Season 3 Remastered Compilation with commentary. I can't wait to hear the commentary.
All right, welcome to the Irate Gamer Remastered series, and this is Season 3. This was a very memorable year for me, and
I gotta start doing commentary. I gotta. Can you imagine? I wonder what the reception would be if I went back to my old YouTube channel and I re-uploaded every Esteban Winsmore video with commentary. That'd be fucking crazy. It would be interesting. There's a lot of backstory.
Year where everything gelled, everything came together, and it was a great show once that happened. I felt, because the room, you know, I put the finishing touches on the game room.
Hey, he lost weight,
and it came to room, you know, I
good for
put
him.
the finishing touches on the game room. I had an outfit that I started wearing regularly.
I wish I could relate. I'm working on gaining weight right now.
Storylines, and we had a recurring cast of characters that came back over and over again. And the only thing I hate seeing is that these episodes are, of course, in standard definition as opposed to high def. Now, I still had the crappy camera. I didn't upgrade yet, but these were the last batch of episodes that fits in those standard definition episodes. And of course, this was also a year where the AVGN Irate Gamer feud was at its peak. I got more hate that year, I swear.
I can't believe he acknowledges this. That's
it
crazy.
Like the more popular the episode that I put out, the more hate that I would get. And it was kind of interesting. Of course, you know, I wasn't able to put too many episodes out.
He is so deluded. This is like the most deluded man in existence, who just blatantly plagiarized someone and then he just refers back to it like, oh, we were in a feud. It's like, no, you just plagiarized the guy. There was no feud. That's crazy.
During this time frame, because I was starting to spread myself a little bit thin, because I had the regular show, I had Irate Gamer Neo, I was starting to do the history of video games.
Puppet Steve.
Irate the 80s, I
Puppet
think,
Steve
debuted around that time as well. So I started spreading
Puppet
myself
Steve.
a little thin, and that, of course, led to the demise of, you know, the popularity of the show around the 5th season. But
oh, is that how he
third
explains
season,
it?
A lot of memorable episodes, including the first episode of the season, which is E.T. And when I think back to the episodes done in Season 3, E.T. instantly comes to mind, because after all, the game was dubbed the worst video game in history. Now, the whole reason for me reviewing this game, of course, it was the worst game in history, but I started reading around this time this book right here called The Ultimate History of Video Games. And in it, there was a small little section about E.T. And what really interested me about the game was that, you know, how did it get this name? It wasn't really the worst game in history.
Skip. Get to the commentary.
Oh my god, it was like 100 degrees out. I was sweating my ass off, and there's like one scene, if you freeze frame it, you'll see like the sweat just like pooling under my armpits. Oh, it was terrible.
What is this video?
I'm sure I took a long shower after that shoot. But yeah, as for the video game being dropped in the toilet, yeah, I actually flushed it down the toilet. I was like, what's gonna happen? So I flushed it and went down, no problem at all.
He flushed the whole video game down the toilet?
So yeah, I got it on film, and it was just a nice little.
I think that's still lodged in like.
Yeah, there's just a lot of funny elements to this one. You know, tearing up with the video game. I love
the
that.
the internal organs of
When I
his
released
toilet.
This episode, man, it was huge. I ended up getting so many views on this thing, and I remember when I released this, the AVGN fans were so pissed, because I think at the time, see, by then I kind of stayed away from what James was doing, and you know, any news coming out of his camp. But afterwards, I heard that it was like one of his most requested videos that he reviewed E.T. And I guess he was saving it for a rainy day or whatever. And you know, the AVGN fans, they're mad if I did something that they wanted him to do first. Just it was like back to back. I did Rob the Robot, which they were pissed off about, and then I did E.T. They were pissed off about that, and it just, the feud just went batshit crazy.
You know, he views himself and AVGN as like complete equals in this quote unquote feud. Like, he thinks he's on the same level, which is nuts.
Year, so it was just insane. But I will say one awesome thing that came out of this episode was that a couple years later they ended up doing a documentary called E.T. Game Over, and they ended up seeing my episode and they were like, do you mind if we take a small clip from this and put it in our documentary? I was like, absolutely. So they took a clip, put it in their thing, and they actually
strange. Yeah, when I ask you to come on Ghoul Watch, you deny me. Interesting. When this E.T. or Atari movie no one's ever heard of asks you for a clip, it's fine.
I was like, you
BS.
guys don't pay me. And they're like, no, we do this.
When I email you literally 25 times.
If you grab a piece of the phone, the FBI agent keeps attacking you. If you take a step in any direction, you fall into a hole. And if you get out of the hole, you fall right back down.
One of the major design flaws of the game was that E.T. fell into pits.
Damn.
E.T. fell into pits.
And guess what? It now lives out its days in a landfill.
This smug ass guy from this documentary. Get out of here.
Cool, I'm in a documentary because of this episode, so all right, here we go. E.T., the 2-part episode.
Here we go. Now we get the real commentary. This is actually Ohio. The fit's crazy. The shirt tucked into the jeans. No belt. Where's the commentary? Damn, we must have bought several ET cartridges for this bit.
The movie E.T. was a huge blockbuster for its day, and just about everyone who watched it most likely remembers the emotional scene where E.T. almost ends up dying. Hell, even I get choked up every time I think of it. But besides the movie, there was another reason that would end up making fans cry even more, and that was the E.T. video game. Back in July of 1982, Atari struck a deal with Steven Spielberg to produce an E.T. video game. It may have seemed like a good idea at the time, but the demands of this partnership would end up causing the game to be labeled as the worst video game in history. First off, the Spielberg contract called for the game to be released by Christmas, which only gave programmers 6 weeks to complete the entire game.
Nice.
Secondly, they were also required to produce 5 million copies. Well, this just turned out to be a recipe for disaster, since Atari games usually need 3 to 4 months to complete, and the normal production run was around 300,000 copies. Yikes. After releasing E.T., people were so confused and frustrated by the game that many people
What
ended
the
up returning
fuck?
them. Atari was now stuck with 5 million unsellable copies of E.T.
I don't know how to act with this many
They ended up
viewers.
taking the games out into the desert to bury
The
them.
hell, man?
Since I just happened to figure out the secret location that these things were buried in, I was able to score some copies for myself. So, time to dust off the old
Thank
Atari,
you,
see how
the
bad this
chief.
game really
1114. This is
Upon starting, we're greeted with a
This is
pixelated
too much for me.
head with the goofiest smile you ever saw. Now, I'm not really sure what a shit-eating grin looks like, but if I had to guess, this would be it.
Oh, this is a gout
After
raid?
the startup screen, E.T. must travel around the landscape in order to find 3 telephone
Chief
pieces
never
so he
shuts
can
up
phone
about
home
you. He
and win the
praises
game.
you like a
Now, the only way to
god.
find
I
these
don't think
pieces
that's
are by
true.
falling into these holes, which end up covering almost half the damn screen. In fact, there's so many of these things.
All right, let me get out of here. I'm watching a 1 hour and 24 minutes irate gamer video. I have to reevaluate what I'm doing now that I've been rated. How much does this raid cost? I paid Chief 1 Bitcoin. Chief said you're the O.J. Simpson of roleplay. I'm the O.J. Simpson of real life, dude. I killed my wife and a waiter. All right, we'll figure this out. If I know the Chief 1114's viewers, what are you guys into? Raj show flashbacks. Oh, come. I can't show that. What the fuck is this? What? Why am I being recommended a video by the YouTuber Spa Guy? All right. Now that I have 2,000 viewers, let me just watch Spa Guy's video. Why are there Chinese subtitles? Get out of here.
So, friends, this is the Westmore. We believe that this was they called this the Sheraton Westmore, but you can see it's West, D-M-O-O-R. This hotel is very close in proximity to the arena that we were just at. Right over there, probably not even 2 miles is where it's at. And we believe that this is where Elvis stayed when he played here, which was only 3.5 months before his sad demise. Now,
When he shit himself to death?
Here is that. Somebody here, I think, may get it. And interesting place. It looks like an old hotel. So we're going to go and see.
Who has that banner in a hotel room?
Go ask if anybody knows the history of the place. This is probably the nicest hotel out in this area. This is way down from downtown.
This is Spa Guy. Everyone knows Spa Guy.
And see, this would have been kind of a hidden door they could have gone in that area.
This guy's just fucking rooting around the back of a Sheraton in middle America.
So you know what they would have done? They would have hidden Elvis, taken him in the back or the side. There's really no back to this place. So I don't think that he would have gone back here. I think it would have all been...
I've lost at least 75% of this raid already.
The only entrance you got is this little side entrance where the Looney Tunes thing is. I think is probably where they would have gone in, not here, but they could have gone in here.
What the fuck is this guy doing?
This one right here. It's kind of behind the wall, hidden.
This is just a building.
We were not able to find any photographs of him here, but this is where we think it happened at. If anybody's got any photographs, please contact me. Billy at the sgnetwork.com. It's possible they would have hidden back there and gone through that. That's probably like a kitchen.
He has a second camera guy? He's got a man employed for this?
So now we're going to go ask if anybody knows anything about this being a hotel back in the day, which I'm sure it had to be. And we also saw some signs of Elvis being here.
I don't know if I can do
Down
this.
here. I'll shoot down here real quick and show you.
This guy's panting from walking. Like, he's not even walking at a normal pace. He's panting. Do you hear him?
On that window right there. So Elvis stayed here once upon a time.
Once upon a
So
time.
Elvis stayed here, 1977. I keep wanting to steal Trey's line.
It's such a great line.
Such a great line.
It did not happen at the Westmore. It
So
happened.
friends, Toledo, Ohio.
You didn't have the right building. That was 2/3 of the video at the wrong building.
You'll read a lot of things that say that Elvis stayed at the Sheraton. Westmore. They
That's
say the
crazy.
Sheraton Westmore. It's actually the Sheraton Westgate. It was here. They tore it down and built a brand new courtyard by Marriott. But we believe, based off of the photographs of it, that this back here was part of it back then.
My
It
God.
looks very, very similar to the photos. And you could see where the parking lot would have actually gone through. So they kept this part of it, turned it into apartments. And then they sold this part. But it would have been right there where that is 3536 Secor, S-E-C-O-R. That is the address of where that hotel was. Sadly, it is no more, but that looks like a nice hotel. I don't see a courtyard, though. So this is it over here on Secor, and you can see that the address is 3536 right there.
He figured it out. He got to the bottom of it.
Texas Roadhouse, which is right there, which ironically, or I don't think it's even irony, I think it's just made to be. Destiny. It's destiny.
Destined to
that we're about to go in there and eat. I'm hungry. You?
You know what I want, Spy Guy?
What?
You to pay for it, but it's gonna be a big steak.
Yeah, I bet you want me to pay for it.
That was a great vid. I can't lie. I want to see what Spa Guy's #1 most
Tiger
viewed
Man.
video is. Let's see. Wait, this is all Elvis shit. I'm not watching 10 minutes of this, whatever it is.
So friends, this is Devant Street. You can see that it says Orleans and Devant room there.
Mary Jenkins, His Cook Home History,
So I
The
wanted to
Spa
tell you the
Guy.
story about Elvis buying her this house. She said in her book, and I'm quoting from her book, that he had taken her all over Whitehaven looking for a house.
No, I don't care about this. I can't lie. I don't care. I just do not care. One of the things my mom told me as an early teenager, because I was madly in love with Elvis, was that he was not racist. Thank God. Oh, here we go. Spa hot tub waterway executive pump seal impeller and bearing replacement how to. Now this is his. It's really loud. This is his pocket right here.
You look right here on your top right of this video. At any time, you can either go to the website or keep on watching. And as you go through the video, at the very end, there'll be a link that takes you to the website, or during the time, it'll be a link. So if you feel like you've got enough information, you can go ahead and click right here, and it will be a drop down. It will show you the parts. And
Hey,
what you're looking
Norcom,
for,
thank you for
click on
that 33
Sometimes
months.
It'll take you to the exact part we're talking about, or it'll take you to the category of parts that we're talking about.
Sensitive shirt. What's on the shirt?
Search box. What part you're looking for.
It's like the N word on his shirt. What is that? Wait, it's his own shirt. Why was he censoring it?
So if you don't know anything about electricity, you better go find this breaker. It's going to have a little reset button on that. It's a GF.
What is all this text?
And you need to turn it off. This is another example. See, that one's got a little white button. They got yellow buttons. They look different. They're generally.
Why is he censoring it again? I am so confused.
They should not be closer than 5 feet nor further than 15 feet from your hot
Hey,
tub.
Ridicule.
It should have a
Thank you for
drill
that
that
48
comes out and
months.
Goes into your tub. So you need to find that breaker before you.
Why is this sensei scrolling up with the text?
Do not
Okay.
get electrocuted. I don't allow stupid people to work on hot tubs. So if you're stupid, quit watching this video. Go find something else to do to kill yourself. Other than that, keep on.
Did he say kill yourself?
Quit watching this video. Go find something else to do to kill yourself. Other than that, keep on watching. All right, ladies and gents, this is the Spy Guy. And what we're going to talk about today is
Holy shit.
one-way executive pumps. I'm going to flip it around so you can see this particular one says Executive 56 on it. You can see it right there. They also make
I can't see anything, Spa Guy.
The basic difference
You're
is
censoring everything.
the body of the motor. So we're going to get into that, how you pick a 48 or 56, but usually it'll say it on there specifically. But we're going to go through how to replace. You can see this thing has gotten locked up because it leaked a long time. So we're going to go through how to repair this, how to take the busted impeller out, replace the front bearing.
Now they're censoring his neck.
Bearing, or how to get it off, replace the entire wet end, and the ins and outs of how to do that on a Waterway Executive Series. Keep on watching. All right, so you can see this says Executive 48 on it, which makes it a 48 frame. The difference between a 48 frame and
I
a
am so
56 frame
confused
is
by the
usually you
sensors.
just do a simple measurement right here. A 56 or 48 is going to be about 5.5 inches across, and if you measure a 56, it's going to be about 6 inches.
I gotta see what people are saying.
So that is 5.5.
Oh,
6,
people are really pleased by
That's
this.
one identifier. That works on just about any brand.
Thank you very much.
See that this one
These
says
are the ones he
Executive
liked, though.
56 on it, so
Let's
obviously
sort by
this is a
new.
56 frame. What that means to you is this particular
You are a spa angle.
You can see the knurls
Great
are the
work.
outer version of it, which is going to be the wider bolt pattern for 56. If the knurls were on the inside, that would be the right bolt pattern for this particular setup. You can see these through bolts stick through.
Yeah, he
That's
liked
what
everything.
wet end on. So
It's
that's
got to
the
be something he
basic
doesn't
difference.
like.
The other difference is
To break my impeller off. The middle stuff is still on the shaft. Can't get it
a
off.
couple of different setups. This right here, the suction side, is what we call a 2-inch. It measures 3 inches across. You see that right there? It measures 3 inches. The pressure side measures 3 inches.
This is 49 minutes. I'm not.
All right, so safety glass.
I'm just gonna watch the conclusion when everything is said and done.
So double check each one of them. Go all the way around. I'm not putting any more twist on. I did put back on. You know why? They don't do anything. And a new bearing. We have kits with seal. We have kits with impeller. We have kits with all of this together. We have them all in a but I do know hot. I am the spa guy, and I don't know much, but I do know hot tubs.
Oh, that's his fucking saying, dude.
Here to go to the website to buy these parts: pumps, wet ends, seals. We got it all.
That was sick. Yeah, he's not censoring the shirt anymore. What was that? Wow. That was crazy. So we know Spa Guy is into hot tubs, obviously, and Elvis. This is his latest video. This was 15 hours ago. In this video, Spa Guy takes you to the side of Red West Sub. These are some... This is like Southern folklore. I'm not familiar with. Red West. Yeah, 15 hours? 4,000 views? Not bad.
Well, the last time I was with Red was at the steakhouse up in the Imperial Palace.
It's so quiet.
He called me and said, I want you to have dinner with me. So me and him sat there and talked for a long time.
That's seatbelt run.
And
sorry.
Oh, Red West was Elvis's body. This guy's so deep into Elvis that Elvis's bodyguard is like a mythical character in his life.
And you know, I could tell it was really bothering me. I'll show you some pictures of me and Red Jim.
It's so quiet.
The thing about that, though, Ronnie, is without that book,
left here and right.
There's like 15 people in this car.
we want to know Elvis.
Well, that's true, but some of the things, you know, and Elvis just like me and you and all of us.
He's a human being.
He had his shortcomings like we all do.
That's all of us there.
There's
That's June, Pat, Red, me, John, their son, Woody White, and the host and my wife.
That is great, man, because, you know, Red was there with Elvis and June.
God, I'm not reading this.
She's doing good. Said to tell you hello. Well, make sure you tell her I said hi. Hey, as a matter of fact, can you call her right quick? I want to say hi.
This is the best kind of content.
Boys, there's a difference between being a human being and being human.
Hey, Uncle Jim, thank you for like 15 months.
So you have some good shows at the IP, huh?
Lord, yeah, with the Jordanaires, Scotty, DJ, Miss Millie.
All right, this does not look like a real person.
And every time we'd play here.
That's not real hair. That's dyed hair. That's not natural hair color. Yeah, that's either a wig or that hair is dyed.
They'd always have
It looks like a troll doll.
sold out.
On the side. Ronnie McDowell, Jordanaires.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And now they're all gone, but Ray Walker.
Okay, I don't care about Spot Guy anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have forsaken Spot Guy. He's boring to me now. Oh shit, Spot Guy live stream March 24th?
All right, we're going to wait for a few folks to come in. Y'all come on in the house.
Dude, I'm gonna start saying shit like this. Y'all come on in the house. Zombie!
Thanks for the support.
Thanks for that 80 months. Y'all, come on in the house, Zombie. He's like an advertisement in his own. What is this? Rexodus.com. This is the real
See
life
somebody
buffer.
in? Y'all come on in the house. I know that it is in the middle of the afternoon, but this does good for our overseas friends. That's one thing.
He's got overseas fans?
To kind of come in and get settled and boy,
What the fuck were those glasses? They just split at the center.
To kind of come in and get settled.
What the fuck? That's sick.
To kind of come in and get settled and boy, it's been a hectic day. I've got I had a video idea that I
8,000 views. Spot Guy is more popping than I am. Like 100%. How much does like a VOD of me get viewed? Not 8,000 times. Okay? Not 8,000 times. At least 8 times.
I worked on. I finally finished it, and as soon as this video's over, I will release that video. But I wanted to give a few more people a chance to come in so I can talk to y'all about the video and about what's going on there. Hello, John, Stephanie, Melissa, George Clooney. Is that really you, George? Stephanie, Jeffrey, Kathy, King. I have.
How does he sign off?
And just ask you to bless them. And
Wait, what is he doing? Is he praying?
Keep that fog kind of like Dallas. So, guys, this is my hour. We are right at 1 hour, so I'm going to pray with y'all, and I'm going to roll. I'm going to release the video as soon as we're done. And Greg, I hope you're not really a troll, but it's possible.
This is like the old guy stream. They get so caught up that one guy in chat is trolling. I want to see what Greg is saying.
Springsteen was out before Elvis passed away.
I'm a troll. I have no life and I need help.
I have interviewed Nancy Rooks. It is on the channel. Put in Nancy Rooks and Spa Guy. Man, I've worked on Al Strada. I just don't think that's going to happen.
Let's get to the prayer.
Him out, put a text around all of us, keep us safe.
Here we go.
And we have some enemies at the door. I ask you to block them out, put a text around all of us, keep us safe. Keep that fog going and touch each and every one of my friends. Make sure that they're clothed, fed, they have a roof over their head. Keep them safe in their vehicles, in their businesses, in their jobs,
their vehicles,
in their homes. Put a hedge of protection around each and every one of them. And I lift them all up before you today and just ask you to bless them. And I ask you to touch each and every person in whatever need they may have. And I want to tell you today, friends, that the Bible says to fear not. Fear not. So I have no fear. Peter, or actually, I'm telling you wrong. It was Paul said to live is Christ and to die is gain. And I will just leave it right there.
Sick.
God bless y'all. Thank y'all so much. I don't know if you can hear the lightning. I think that's what's been affecting our broadcast today. But thank y'all so much for coming. I'm going to sign out now. Y'all tighten up every chance you get. Love you, Mika.
Y'all tighten up?
I do thank y'all for stopping by. Appreciate you. We'll see you, Ed. Tighten up.
Tighten up? Wait, does he do the prayer every time?
And be hurting financially, maybe not able to get the basic necessities like toilet paper and closed on that anniversary. So, you know what? Things work to friends all over the world. There's people here from all over the world, and I know that people are
Oh, this is peak COVID.
sick, and the people that are not sick are maybe hurting financially, maybe not able to get the basic necessities like toilet paper and hand sanitizer,
Tighten up,
and
guys.
food, shelter. I ask you to touch each and every one of my friends, put a hedge of protection around all of them, bless them,
A hedge of
keep
protection.
them safe, give them the things that they need, and touch them and bless them, each and every one of them. And I put the hand action from you. I ask you to put your hand on each and every person, their families, their homes, their businesses, their bank accounts, all of those
Is this
things
the prosperity
that
gospel?
that they have that are of concern. I also tell you, friends, that the spirit of fear is not from God. If you are fearful, then just know that that spirit is not of God. That spirit is of Satan.
Oh, shit.
God says, fear not. So don't be fearful of this thing. We're going to get on the other side of it. And just, I want to encourage you today not to be afraid, to know that God has you. But I also implore you, I encourage you to follow Jesus. There's nothing more important than that. And I'm going to tell you a Bible verse.
This is a long
and
prayer,
that is,
man.
the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delight in his way. And though he may fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, because the Lord upholdeth him in the palm of his hand.
Oh, damn,
And I
is he
wanna
getting
give that to you
emotional?
today.
Damn.
And love you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. And maybe
Spa
we'll see you
guy.
again. Tighten up every chance you get.
Spa guy got emotional that one. Tighten up. I fuck with Spa guy. Tighten up. All right, guys, I got to go tighten up. But I will pray for you before I go. let's just say a quick prayer. I pray for each and every one of my viewers. I gotta close my eyes during this part. That's what he did. I pray for each and every one of my viewers that the Lord touches you, your family, your bank accounts, everyone who can't pay rent. I hope the Lord touches your rent payment. And I place a hedge of protection on every single one of you. With there are enemies at our door. There are enemies at our doors. And I pray that the Lord protects us. And I cut the negative cords. Cut the negative cords. We praise you, Lord, and tighten up right now. Tighten up. Okay. Let me see if I can host somebody. You know. Because I'm tight.
What can you say?
I'm not logged in. I probably won't host anybody. A lot of devils in this chat today. One, four, five. All right. Let's host my friend Garrick. All right, guys. Be nice to my friend Garrick. The raid messages tighten up. Okay, I'll see you guys. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.